it hit the ground very, very hard. I think we're all lucky to be alive right now.
Right.
Feels like I hit a truck. Did I get exploded on by pieces of the wall? Sentinel's gonna reach, cough up some blood, and try and sit up.
I didn't actually see the attack that knocked you down, but if I was to guess, the gigantic scorch mark near where you were standing means there was an explosion. Probably from that guy who stepped on our throats this entire fight.
Excellent. So Sentinel never knows that you physical.
Thank you for saving our asses there.
Out of game. I just like to people to abuse that Sentinel has no idea that he got beat on by the good doctor there to bring him up, Deckard, to bring him back to consciousness.
While Deckard has been rummaging around for the medicine, med kits, and med packs, he does find some interesting stimulants.
Oh,
really? Where do I find them?
They are in the lockers. They are stimulants that they're in like an auto injector.
All right.
And there are some notes left on them. These are experimental. They are healing stimulants. There are 10 samples of them in auto injectors, ready to use. And by the notes, you can tell that these stimulants allow for quick first aid treatment more than once in a day.
No, he will. How many of these auto injectors are there?
There's 10.
Jesus Christ.
Sweet, we got healing potions.
You know what? He's just gonna swoop all 10 into one of the bags that he's got for the medical kits.
I would also like to note that this does have a negative.
It sounds like it's a body intensive, kind of like a freaking Fallout stim pack.
Yeah, they are. They do deal a great deal of strain on the body, and out of character knowledge, whenever using these stimulants, you will move a -1 persistent step on the condition track until you rest for 8 hours.
Persistent step. Allow me to shudder in horror.
Yep, you move down 1 step on the condition track.
It's not going away from a minute-long rest.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is, if you give someone 5 of them, they'll pass right out.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure if I gave someone 5 of them, they would straight up die.
Yeah, no, it puts a very hard strain on the body.
Which, just like stim packs in Fallout.
But it allows...
Cool little note for all of you who've played Fallout 1 and 2 and ever want to go back to it and kill someone without getting caught. Save your super stims and super stim the NPC 3 times in a row. It will kill them instantaneously, and it won't draw aggro.
It allows you to use the first aid 1 additional time per day. So
you only get hit by first aid once a day.
You can get hit by first aid once a day, and with the stim pack, it adds another.
Oh, well, we need to keep that in mind, because I think I've had first aid twice this day.
Agreed. Yeah. I've been treated as basically per wound set. It's like, it does say 24 hours.
Yep, it is once a day.
All right.
Yeah, no, that was something I saw after last session. So, GM hand wave magic didn't happen.
There's a term for this. It's called for future reference.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. So we've got the 2 wounded ones back on their feet for the moment.
Yes.
Not using crazy stems.
Not using crazy stems.
Because I don't think I've had to patch either of them up today.
No.
I did.
Matthias and Susanelle did not have first aid today.
No, I did after the first fight. I thought.
Yeah, well then. I suppose it's a mistake that got made for each of us then.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it will not happen again without the stems. 10 use stems, got it. I'm going to sell all of them.
No, 10 1-use stems.
Oh, only one use?
Yeah.
Super stims. Okay, cool, guys. Just like literally inventory, 10 stim back. I've got it for now. We will distribute them later.
Hold on. If I get a surgery kit, I can remove a persistent condition. I wonder if that involves a permanent step down the condition track.
That's if you have a surgery kit and spend the time to do the surgery.
Yep.
Which takes time.
Indeed.
That you do not
An
have.
hour.
Alright, so while frickin' Deckard is sitting here doing this medical stuff, upending the bay to help his his comrades in arms here, what is Volok doing?
Probably just standing guard, because you never know when some shit's gonna come down that elevator, so...
Alright.
While doctoring is happening, I'll be...
On hand.
I'll be standing at the door here and just...
Alright. Well,
keeping the rifle in hand and eyeing that turbo lift.
The elevators don't move.
Good.
Excellent. I did read another healing option
For
later.
How about you give me a perception check?
I can do those sometimes. Most of the time, actually.
Most of the time.
Great deal of time.
Aww.
3/4 of the time.
Kitty belly.
We do.
Alright. I pushed the button, but I think Roll20 is lagging.
Oh, no.
There we go.
There it is.
Perception 15, what you got?
You barely hear banging coming from the direction of the prison area.
Okay, yeah, we haven't let the prisoner out yet.
Yeah, no, there's been a whole lot of fighting, and I bet the people in there are getting worried.
You know what, though? I mean, we should at least wait until our people are conscious before we do that, so...
Yeah. Well, we got them conscious now.
Yeah, they are conscious. They have some health.
Felt a load of over here. It's just like, go for the alcohol.
Yep. That's one way to treat the wounds.
It's like, you know what, Matthias? Just drink until it doesn't hurt anymore. We'll be right back.
Alright.
Sizedell looks like he wants to say something and then raises his hand and decides.
Horrible idea.
Sizedell just decides not to question it.
That's like giving somebody Percocet in the middle of a fucking gunfight. You don't do it. It is against army regulation.
Yep. Okay.
Narcotics and firearms do not go well together.
No.
Nor do alcohol and firearms, as anyone can attest if they've lived somewhere where someone got drunk and shot somebody else.
Which is why I still love the fact that there's a government agency that oversees tobacco, alcohol, and firearms.
I know, right? You're gonna fall off the couch, Cat.
Alcohol and tobacco I can see together, but the firearms part is just what?
Well, they couldn't think of a good name for the alphabet soup organization that was supposed to be in charge of hunting down people who distribute controlled substances.
Which is all it really is. Those are all controlled.
Yeah. And these days, the FDA's purviews really deal more with hard drugs than anything else.
I have an idea. How about Agency of Controlled Substances? Boom. Done.
Agency of Controlled Substances.
ACS.
Hey, why not?
X.
Mm-hmm. Alright, shall we mosey on back to the prison then?
Yeah, I think so. It's like if everyone's up, they're able to move, limbs are functional, armor is not totally compromised yet.
Alright.
So now we'll
Magazines loaded. By the way, who here needs to reload their damn guns?
Technically I do. I mean, I have single shots left, but I have...
Toss that power pack and grab one out of one of the freaking guns we just were fighting against.
May I remind you that I had a rather dramatic reload at the end of my finishing off of the last guy. But also we may want to make sure that see if any of the rest of these fallen enemies have any more med kits or packs on them.
The stormtroopers do, and there are 5 more med kits in a locker that wasn't overturned.
There you go.
I'm going to spend my time lazily being like, grab a power pack from an enemy
Alright,
and realize I should get a fresh one.
Might as well
All
scoop
right.
up those other kits.
Yeah,
Somebody steal me a power pack.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and grab myself a proper medical kit for a change. Good, book it. Get the big boy.
Alright, you're gonna
That
strap a
thing's
med
like
kit to your back.
20 kilograms.
They are?
Oh,
Full 20?
yeah.
Check my inventory right quick.
Sure. Deckard.
Yep, they're 20.
That's insane.
Nice. That's fucking 45 pounds a year right there.
How-
I can handle it.
How is that a one-shot thing for that many kilos?
It's not one shot. A med pack is. A medikit.
Med
Medical kit.
kit. It is it's basically a portable doctor kit, and it's got all
Okay.
the supplies.
Portable doctor.
The problem is the naming convention. You've got one that's basically a first aid roll-up pack that you can carry in something the size of a sock. And then the other's a small backpack done for field surgery. It comes with the works.
Yeah, it's got
Not
the
quite.
tools.
Not quite
Gotcha.
field surgery, but
Grabbing the backpack version with all the tools and throwing it on.
So
Yeah,
you guys
strap
really
on.
only need like one of those each then, as the people who can do medical stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Honestly, it's something that at this point it's like, my character should probably grab this because it turns out I'm really good at doctoring.
So it's only
Right.
the packs that are worth hoarding then.
yeah. Hoard those because they get used up.
Yes.
Yep, they do.
Medical backpack.
Also, if you have a surgery kit, you can heal people, but that's unimportant now.
Also, spoilers for next week when we forget which one's the kit and which one's the pack all over again,
Yeah, right.
Right?
and every other session from now on.
Backpack. So I'm gonna get one of these big things, and it's just it's like gonna take a moment to look at it. Like, that's a lot of equipment right there. I think I could use some of this. Make sure it's okay anymore. Yoink!
Now
Alright.
you feeling what Size and L did.
Alright, so you guys snag a med kit, snag some med packs, and take a cell or two from the weapons.
Yep. Before we leave the med kit full, I am gonna look over the doctor and the medical droid.
All right. So the doctor, he is
Is a concealed look of contempt on Deckard's face when he looms over the doctor's body and then begins patting it down.
well, he has
Like, if you weren't
white
dead,
robes.
I would kill
He
you.
has the white robes of a doctor throughout the galaxy. Seems a little more than a scientist, though. The insignia of the Empire sits on a patch on each of his shoulders, but otherwise, he looks like just a normal medical researcher that has died.
That's fucking chest blowing in by somebody in that fight.
Matthias.
Yep. I
Yep.
remember that.
That's right. Doctor took a shot at Volok, then Matthias punished him for it.
Like immediately afterwards.
A medical researcher. He has a blaster pistol, his robes, and a medical kit that was put on the floor.
I remember being amused by the fact that the doctor's contributions to that combat lasted literally 2 seconds.
Nope, there's nothing else about him. He's just a researcher.
Steal his patches!
I'm not gonna steal this man's tainted patches.
The medical droid is just a typical medical droid.
They already have. It's like I'm just like, this is like a pat down. I am trying to find
Yeah.
stuff on
The medical droid doesn't have anything.
All right.
There wasn't even anything loaded in its injectors.
All right. The doctor's got nothing of interest either.
No, nothing of interest.
All right. And what about the med bay itself?
Well, like I said, it's got the it's got the back to tanks, and it's got the 2 lockers with the medical kits, the med packs, and all of the stims that you stole.
So there is nothing on what they did to the Felucian.
Not here.
I see.
I think there's a computer in the corner. of the medical area, you could probably try to find to see if there's some research there.
All right, you know what? Here's what Becca's going to do. He's like, hang on a minute, guys. I'm going to go through this computer and try to find out what they've been doing to the local Felucians. You three go deal with the prisoner. Careful.
How you don't want to just take all the data and sort it out later?
Really, I have to crack into the computer first. And unfortunately, as he begins working his way to the console, it's just like, I don't think I have Matthias's gift on his digital thumb.
Hold on. And Sizenel's going to go over there. And I guess I'll go and make it more friendly to me.
Well, if you want to go do that, that's fine. I was suggesting actually splitting the party. I know you're not supposed to do
I was
that,
just
but
real quick
murder
trying to
everyone.
get you in. Like, the whole point is I'm just getting you in so you can do that.
All right.
Well, I mean, the computer system's friendly. Matthias has admin access to computers.
Oh,
I
right.
thought you only had admin
Never mind.
access to the comm computer, the comm center's computers, and what they're linked to.
Oh, no, but these are all leaked, aren't they?
Computer systems tend to be linked.
All right, the network's
No, yes.
awesome.
No,
Good.
never mind. I don't need to do anything.
You
Matthias,
have password credentials.
never mind. So you issue routine command, read through data.
There is some the research files, and they are tagged with a name, which I need to pull up.
Okay.
There is a name, Captain Vishera.
That's the guy we're looking for, right?
No,
we're looking for an admiral.
it's Captain Vishera, and he's got rather extensive and well-notated research notes. They have been experimenting on the Felucians for some time, mutating them and splicing the scales from other creatures onto the Felucians, as well as the replacing of the arm with the bone knife. They were attempting grafting and pushing the Felucians to their limits, and some minor brainwashing.
Clearly. Oh, yeah, no, he's going to snag every single one of those files that he possibly can, plus anything else that he can snag with what few devices that the group can hold data on, as he's not one of the guys that cooks a proper data slate right now.
Well, there's one file that comes up as he's grabbing the research. That it is of particular interest to Deckard and would be for Sizenil as well. There is a minor file on a virus.
Snag
Yeah.
that too.
I mean,
later.
Sizenel would just have given you his data pad.
Yeah.
The virus came from this facility
Go fucking figure.
and was targeting Felucian.
Anything about an antidote?
No.
All right. Well, we'll take the data as well as anything we can just on the virus itself. Are there any samples in the med lab here?
No, there are no samples.
Cool. They've been total dicks about it then.
Yes.
Okay, Wuhan, Felucia.
All right. So while he's doing that, after the credentials, I'm gonna.
Data. Then honestly, as he's leaving, he's gonna fucking just take his gun and blast that fucking computer.
Oh, so yeah. While he's doing that, I end up in the command area.
Yep. So you guys are making your way that way.
All right. So this is the prison area.
Ooh, what you got there, Seer?
There's a computer here with cameras, isn't there?
Yes.
There is.
Yep. It's watching the prisoners. There are 4 in the prison area. This guy is actually up on the door, banging on it.
Is there any what's the? Do they got files on these prisoners?
They're just there are some files. One of the male prisoners with the admiral as one of the admittance.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
this far away from civilization with a facility of this nature. These are all probably people the Empire had some fucking wicked plans for.
Yeah, I think my better question is: so they're run of the mill. What sort of demeanor can I expect with their files? Like, what's their crimes?
Crimes against the Empire.
They're basically the same sort of things you saw in the impeachment trial, trumped up charges that have no legal backing.
Is there a or open the door button?
Is there what?
A door
An open
button.
the door button.
If you go near the door.
God.
No
damn.
comms there. Is there comms into the room there, or is that at the door?
There doesn't seem to be any comms into the room, but you can watch the prisoners from your screens.
Holy shit, that's fucking archaic right there.
So I'm just gonna make a quick perception check.
21st century standards, we had automated doors in prisons. We've all seen it. So there's a button they press, will open every damn one of those in a whole block.
I'm just checking.
With the prisoners, so in order for them to control the situation, they'd have to send those droids in and shock people at the doors to fucking corral them.
Yep.
And that's the Empire for you.
It really is.
So I'm just making a check.
By the way, looking at the monitors, you can see how sparse the area is. It's just basically a bench along that wall. There doesn't seem to be anything else.
This looks like a holding cell, not a prison.
Yeah.
This is their prison.
So the question is, where's the biological waste?
This place is filthy.
We left it out in the hallway after we shot it.
Alright. Said I'm just making a time to assess the prisoners, make sure none of them are particularly irritable or hostile like the evolutions who were mutated.
That's why Volop is ready to shoot a bitch if he has to.
Alright, Matthias,
Hey, you know what?
looks
Hang
good.
on.
Go hold him.
If we want to, we could definitely have them back away from the door before it opens.
Yeah.
Because that
How
goes
we gonna
right now. So he'll come in with Matthias. We'll be a bit further back.
Mm-hmm.
And gonna look around and be like, so, what's the situation?
We got 4 prisoners plus the guy we're looking for. Looks like enemies of the
Not plus. There's 4 prisoners.
including, right? And and they're all enemies of the Empire.
That's why they'd be in prison in the first place, obviously.
Also,
Friends of the Empire aren't in Empire prisons.
Everyone in there's gonna need a shower, like the moment they walk out.
Sounds like they're
probably hold your nose. You should probably hold. Well, that's gonna be our problem if we're gonna stay with us. Because let me tell you, that animal's gonna smell.
Tap his helmet and be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, fair, but for those of us who don't have helmets, I look over Matthias.
Matthias, like, I built the loader. I do a stinky man all the time. Volt, spit the family name out.
Volt. All right, well, go open the door.
It's not something your type would be familiar with.
We do plenty of hard work. Like our combat today.
We're all sweating right now, buddy.
Alright, anyway.
Should I go let them out?
Yeah, you should.
Alright, he's gonna walk up to the door and activate his lightsaber. I just gonna pop the hinges.
That's
doors, they see the of a lightsaber stabbing through.
Excuse me, Deckard. You pronounced universal key incorrectly.
Yeah, no, they scattered.
Shoots you that nice slow. He's like, this actually strains the muscles way more than they tell you the first time they have you cut this stuff.
Huh.
You
I thought
could have
that
just opened the door.
I thought that stuff was made of light, and that's why it was so fast and favored, or something.
It is, but it's still actually a physical plane which is why powerful individuals who wield them can overwhelm people who also have it. There's still weight behind the blow. Anything it doesn't cut through immediately, he lets go of the lightsaber and lets the door hold it for a moment. It's like the blade can be grabbed by something strong enough and durable enough to grab it. And then put his hand back on and continue going.
Huh.
It's like, it's light, don't get me wrong, but it's special. Gets to the second door, fart, and continues going, and then he's going, and then finally, the whole fucking thing falls inward. And he's just gonna step in with the lightsaber in his right hand and his bayoneted firearm in his left hand. Take one look around the room. Which one of you is the Admiral?
The Admiral steps forward.
The guitar pick, that's which one.
Well played, Krendar.
He looks slightly overweight. He's got close cropped gray hair and a bushy mustache.
Nice.
He's clearly seen better days because his right eye is swollen and bruised, and a trail of dried blood stains the corner of his mouth.
You look like you've been enjoying the local hospitality. Would you like out? Kill a lightsaber. Put it away. Oh god.
He's very cautious. I did not think that there were enough Jedi left.
And the moment he says it, like right up in this guy's face, I am not a Jedi. If I was, why would I be rescuing the likes of you? You're on the same side, aren't you?
Same side?
Mm-hmm. So, yep, Republic, Empire, same group to those of us who fought on the other side. Do you want off of this godforsaken planet?
Yes, I would very much like off.
He's very confused right now, like, what the fuck?
And, your blade speaks otherwise to anyone that only knows of the two.
Give nod.
You do not look the Sith.
He's gonna perk his head at that. Be like, then you don't know them very well either. I look more like them than any Jedi you'll ever meet. And then he's gonna walk away.
Your blade says otherwise.
Armor, old man. Armor. The Jedi were an aggressive, fighty lot who were represented by their blade. This, he'll pick the lightsaber back up, is no more useful to me than this. He'll just hold the gun out. I am defined by my armor.
You look obese to me.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's good stuff. They're like, you coming?
Of course.
You look at the other three prisoners and just be like,
They're gonna wait. They're kind of freaked. I mean, when you see that come through the door.
Yep. Big angry armor boy with a laser pointer on a fucking bayoneted rifle and the goldenrod saber.
Who are these other guys? Like, what do they seem to be?
Folk can come take a look-see.
They seem to be just Imperial prisoners. They don't have any distinct markings.
Alright, well, Volant will step over and say, I don't know who the rest of you guys are, but you don't want to be here in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We don't want to be here at all.
Well, there won't be
Be
a here
remote
anymore in
now.
5 minutes, so move your asses.
Sizenel's gonna walk on out and head for the exit and pop open the grate.
Hold up. Wait for the group before you start making that move.
Right.
Yeah, and let's figure out what we're gonna do with the rest of these prisoners, because I hadn't thought about that. Krendar's right. Once we fucking set that bomb, if these guys are still in here and we kill 3 folks who probably don't deserve to die.
There are weapons and armor out there they can borrow.
I mean, I've given them the warning. If they choose to stay and be evaporated after I just told them the building is about to cease to exist, that's their choice now.
Yeah.
Oh no, as soon as you guys leave the prison area, they're gonna file out.
Alright,
And they're gonna-
let's set them up the bomb, guys.
Alright, so back to comm area.
Boop.
Ba-boom.
We should probably actually get the way out cleared while we set that up.
Alright, well that sounds like a job for Volot and Susanel, while Deckard and Matthias prepare the bomb.
Though, real quick, I'm gonna poke my head in storage.
Yeah, before we leave, let's see if there's any other treasures to loot.
You know,
It seems to be supplies for this place. Yeah, food.
just go ahead and grab some food for the prisoners.
To fucking pantries, got it.
Oh, maybe we should also look into peeking out the gun turret area and see if the walker's still out there.
I'm gonna get some wet wipes for the prisoners to clean themselves off with, and food, and water.
So he's gonna put it there so they are okay, even though they're freaking out. Good man.
I don't want to have to smell them if they have to come with us.
All right.
This rich fucking asshole. We're gonna blow up a building. We got about 5 minutes. There might be 3 stinky shits coming with. Throw the alcohol wipes at them. Clean yourselves, bitches.
Fucking nobles, man.
Anyway.
And then while they do that, I'll go to the grate eventually.
Okay, so
So he's doing that. Then it's Sizenel, or not Sizenel.
Volot, you said you were going to go to the gun turret area.
Yeah, I wanna see if the walker's out in that side. If there's like a way to
Alright.
look out through the turret.
Right now.
All right, you can get to the gun turret area, no problem. You can see that. There it is. In this area, there's a narrow band of tinted transparent steel that stretches from one side of the outer wall to the other, giving you a dimmed view of the Felucian jungle outside. Built into the wall, it's been normally facing outward, is a large E-Web blaster cannon, powered and ready to fire upon anyone approaching the front of the base.
How is it powered?
It has it is connected to a generator.
Like a mobile generator that's right there?
No mobile generator. It is a stationary generator.
So it's cabled in with a hard point. God damn it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a large power generator and a large bank of computers to apparently regulate and monitor power.
Fuck, they literally have like just a
It just
room
fills
full
the
of-
room. Yeah.
God damn.
It fills the room with that.
That is about how monstrously hungry they are too.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not equipped with like one of those I can get one burst out of it pat kind of deals.
No.
Shit, that's not usable then. We can't jack that and expect to be able to fire it up top. Maybe it would have one shot from the current charge, but that would be like literally just one bolt. Fuck.
Yeah, you move that, you take it apart. You can move it, but it would only have one shot. Because it has the external power from the power generator.
Oh yeah, no, it's cabled in. Where it's at right now, it has unlimited ammo.
Yes.
So the question is, if I look out through that transparent steel, is the walker out down this side of the building right now?
No.
Damn.
It's fairly clear out front, other than the guards that are on the front doors. that
I
you
don't
can only
suppose
barely
there's any
see.
sort of monitoring equipment in here that I could use to locate where it is.
Nope.
It looks like it's just a weapon room.
All right. Well, I had to check.
Yep.
All right. Let's fuck off, guys.
All right.
All right.
So that brings us back. Cizanel?
Says Anil at the Great. It becomes readily apparent that as Anil looks through the grate, even before trying to pull the grate off, that there is something wrong.
Retro raggy.
Can I smell it?
No, you can't. You look out the grate to the outside, and the entire area out there is swarming with stormtroopers. Your Felucian guide is on the ground, and there is a walker patrolling the area. Krendar, please put up the picture.
Guys, good news! The walker isn't back. The bad news, we don't have a guide.
There you go. That's what's walking around.
We'll put him over top of Matthias since he's decided not to join the game today, apparently.
There you go.
I'm here right now, but...
Hey! Alright, so, that is what Cizanil sees out the grate. It is pretty apparent that you can't go that way.
And we'd be getting that message just as the bomb's been planted.
Yes.
Because Matthias specifically would have been prepping that while these two were in storage and in the gun room, respectively.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
It is also at this time that you guys get a little beep on your comms.
So bomb's planted. What's the timer? Because the guy said it was on a timer.
Yeah, it is a timer. You can set the timer for...
5 minutes is usually a pretty good time for things like this. Nothing takes 5 minutes.
Yep. Alright, so you guys have a 5-minute timer going. You guys get an incoming message on your comms.
Beep, 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 beep. 3 seconds in. Hey, guys, we're stopped. Matthias, can we unplug the timer?
No.
Not without possibly blowing us up in the process.
Yeah, not if you want to live.
All right. Well, he's gonna just blink and sigh and step out of the comm center room and think about how his life has taken him to this exact moment, and then we get a text.
Yeah, you get a message, and the message is the captain of the ship.
Oh, what fortuitous timing!
Right. Yep, the captain of the ship, which I forgot her freaking name.
She's been very background so far.
Yes, she has. Well, Captain O'Keefe. She is sending a message through your comm links that says, "Hey, the Banshee is operational again. We can leave the planet whenever you're ready."
Oh my god.
Sounds great.
We're about to blow this facility up. We have the Admiral.
You're blowing the facility up?
Well, there's no one else who's got the prisoners alive.
Yes, we're blowing the facility up.
Yeah, you can tell me later.
Well, we have less than 5 minutes, and our only escape route has just been cut off.
Sizanel, how bad is it out front?
There were blinking lights on top of the facility, so you should be able to see it from on high.
I'll be there shortly.
Please come in weapons hot.
Well, of course, we're dealing with the Imperials. They're going to see my ship coming.
All right. That's
Oh,
okay.
God.
It's like, well, looks like we're going upstairs.
I look over the prisoners and start handing them weapons. You want to go?
The prisoners are at the front door trying to get out.
I tell them, guys, there is a host of stormtroopers out there. You have to fight your way out.
It's okay. The door's locked anyway. Like they're poking the button to open that door. It's coming up locked.
So I hand them stormtrooper weapons and say, get ready to get out of here with guns blazing.
Suppose that's the thing.
And
What do they do with that? At least people even, like, the sort who are willing to fight like that?
they are willing to fight their way out.
All right.
The question is, are they any good at it?
Their meat
Exactly.
Stats.
It's like, if we gotta go upstairs, then they're with us. That gives us 3 more people who are willing to fight. 4 if the Admiral's not a douche, but I get the feeling that an important man like this is not going to dirty his hands when he's got all these potential fighters around him.
Like, they are very squishy at 9 hit points, but they do have point-blank shot. They do have weapon proficiencies with rifles, pistols, and simple weapons.
So does any one of us know how to use that blast cannon?
I'm gonna give it to the Admiral. Use this to look imposing if you have to.
I mean,
You're talking about the blaster launcher thing that the gun guy had, right?
Yeah.
It's a heavy weapon, unfortunately. Even as a soldier at level 1, I do not have proficiency with that.
Yes, but I go to the Admiral and say, look imposing if you have to. I don't expect it to do much within his hands. And that's not the point of it.
Alright, shit, Deckard's gonna look at the Admiral and be like, what's upstairs?
My guess is the command center for the entire facility.
Well, damn. Should have planted the bomb up there. No matter.
Let's go upstairs.
Numbers? You know who the base commander of this whole facility is? What we can expect?
The only one that I know of in charge of this area is Captain Bashara, and he is a researcher.
Oh. Well then. But, ooh, he's mood darkens. Alright.
Into the turbo lift.
Alright,
Yeah.
so are you bringing the 3 prisoners with you?
Of course.
Yeah, no, if they're willing to fight.
Alrighty.
It's just like, get them loaded up. Decker's gonna give you just one look, make sure they're not too fucked up medically.
Oh, they're fine.
Alright, good.
They're filthy, but they're fine.
They didn't wash themselves at least a little.
Don't mind the gray skin. His lack of nostrils should be apparent. He's just pretentious. I can't smell you, and it don't matter because the jungle's way worse. Are you men willing to fight your way to get home?
We're willing to fight our way to get out of this place.
Well, I've got a ship on the way. Let's go. We're gonna have to go to the top. Way forward, barred. Way out back, double barred.
Actually, did Volop actually see an enemies out front?
Yeah, he did. He saw the gate guards. There were still there. There were people stationed out front this entire time.
Yep,
Oh.
no, there are guards out front too. Alright. So you've got the prisoners with you.
Got the prisoners, we got the admiral, we got ourselves.
And they have picked up the rifles.
Yep.
Wow. Sorry. Okay.
And yeah, not enough time for the grenades. We'll worry about those later.
Alrighty, so they have rifles. And you guys get into the elevator?
Yep.
Yes, but Dega's gonna take one of those stim packs, look at it, and be like, alright, for science, and hit himself with it.
Okay. He hit himself with the stem.
Yep, let me make a first aid check.
He moves down 1 condition on the condition track.
That's fine. I will take that for the time being.
And you're going to first aid yourself?
Yep.
Which is a negative.
How about I do it so you don't take -5?
Negative
Oh, yeah,
1,
there you
not
go.
5.
Be that guy.
Alright.
You can aid me. Roll a DC 10 to aid me.
Alright, so you want
Yep.
to do treat injury.
I will inject myself as the 8 other action.
Alright. Alright, let's see.
I will help you help me.
Well,
Wow.
shit.
Shit.
And then I'm
Take a
gonna
-5.
use.
Still fucking heal 4 before level 1.
Alright.
So yeah. So then I'm gonna get a +2 for that and +2 for equipment bonus because I'm gonna use his medical pack while I'm at it.
Yep.
Yep.
They hit himself with that, and it's just like, oh! Boy, you feel that immediately. Ow, ow, ow.
Wow!
You
Get
don't get to
that!
fight anymore. Well, that totally wasn't worth it.
You still got 2 hit points.
2 hit points for fucking an 8-hour-long -1 on my condition track. I am now at exactly half it.
Yes. Wow. And there goes one of the stim packs.
I cannot fucking win on those. Jesus. Actually, no. Last time I did it, it was fucking fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, well, still.
So,
Oh, boy, it hurts. Ah, I can feel my blood veins spasming.
You look great. The spirit of adventure is with you.
okay.
I'm sure Spirit of Adventure's all over me, too. God, I have got to clean this when we get out of here.
Especially all over your face. I mean, what?
Alright, so I'm looking at this turbo lift and seeing 16 squares worth of people for the turbo lift, so we should be able to get the whole group going up in one fell swoop.
Oh, absolutely. You guys all managed to get in. Perfectly fine.
Like the sing-songy way she puts it.
Perfectly fine.
So there's a bomb in the lasagna. Where's the Admiral? Admiral, get your ass in the turbo lift.
That sounds like some
The
spicy
Admiral is in the
lasagna.
turbo lift. Burp.
242.
All right. So what? Yeah. The you see in the elevator that the elevator's kind of locked and it needs a code cylinder.
Oh, hey! Matthias, you still got that code cylinder, right?
Oh yeah, here you go.
Yeah, he was currently trying to drink out of it like a bottle of alcohol. I'm kidding.
All right, you use the code cylinder, it pings, and the turbo lift moves up.
Terrible grating sound as it goes, because that whole corner there smashed to pieces.
Yeah, it does not sound very good, and it's a little bit of a bumpy ride. Oh, you get to the second floor in the command center, and the turbo lift opens up. And,
Guns blazing.
Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Like we could try and parlay.
Oh god, what the hell are those things?
I love that.
So we open the door.
Hold on.
We open the doors.
Yeah, the doors will open. So, through a four-pod turbolift cluster fills the center of the room, the large chamber, obviously a command center, is alive with activity. There are large banks of computers lining the wall, showing tactical displays of multiple Imperial facilities. The room seems to be designed to allow officers to monitor multiple situations at once, with displays and holographic projections showing many locations simultaneously. There are 2 large cargo platforms sitting in one corner of the room, providing access to the roof.
Handy.
Yep. Well, and you can obviously see that there are some interesting things in here.
Fucking everything opens up, and there are 8 armed men, all with guns blasted to hell and back. And they're just like, what's going on there, folks?
All right, so the tall human that stands out over at the hollow projector in the corner down in the bottom left, he looks like a tall, sickly Imperial officer that appears to be in dire need of both food and sleep. Dark malevolence flits around his eyes, and his hands curl into twisted, angry claws. His gray hair would give him an almost distinguished appearance if it weren't for the cruelty so plain on his face. The next thing to note, and probably the most eye-catching, is the two tokens that Krendar's like, what the hell are those? These towering monstrosities were once Felucians. Now, they're no more closely resemble a beast than a sentient being. Their right arm has been replaced by a bone blade fused into the elbow joint, and its muscles rippled with unnatural strength. Chitinous plates have been grafted into the creature's body.
Chitinous. It's chitinous.
And each lumbering step it takes causes the floor to rumble with its weight.
So they're hulked out versions of the guys who sliced me to ribbons the last fight.
Yes.
Fuck!
Yes.
I like how both banks of turbo lifts have one of these monstrosities to look at when they open.
Oh yeah.
So, do you want to repeat your feat from last time? The last
Well, that's the
officer.
thing, it's like when these doors open, are we immediately guns up and just shooting?
Everyone's guns up.
I mean,
Or is
here's
there a
a
moment where we're going to try to force this?
here's a pertinent
so as
question.
not to
Actually,
end it with violence.
is this like one big turbo lift, or is it far separated by walls turbo lift?
They're 4-pod turbo lift. It's a 4-pod turbo lift cluster.
I'm just wondering if our not a Jedi can even see the guy in charge from where he is. Or is that a yes or no? I'm not sure.
I'm going to assume that this entire thing is rather just a big turbo lift.
So yes,
Okay.
you can then. Okay.
Yeah.
We're
Giant
totally
turbo
supposed to
lift
be
opens
here.
left and right.
Wink.
Alright.
Yep. Giant turbo lift that opens on the left and right. You can pretty well see everything in the room.
Alright, so if like we all catch, there's stormtroopers, there's the two freaking awful monsters, and then there's this malevolent shit.
Yeah.
Deckard's gonna look right at him, and before that, he's like, Captain Vashura.
My reputation precedes me.
I'm a big fan of your work, but it ends today.
A shame. Let me show you what my work has done.
Be my guest.
Alrighty.
Shoot the fuck out of this guy!
Okay, so there's no surprise round on either side. I would say that is initiative.
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
I was already reaching for the button when he said it.
Alright. So,
Hey!
paper and pen.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright.
Let's do it like there's nothing to it.
My initiative is the worst.
What's your initiative today, Bolt? Oh, hey, look at that. Not a million. Just unfortunate. I like a million initiative.
I wouldn't call that the worst, but I wouldn't call it the best either.
The pad itself is on the
You got
corner.
about average.
Okay, so
Alright.
I need
Matthias, Nat 20 is his initiative. Why does he have minus 10? Huh.
Does he actually have minus 10?
because of his
I'm
condition
confused.
trap.
Well, would he not have kind of recovered up by this point?
Yeah, he never fixed that.
Nobody told me to fix anything. I came here and it was like this.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, did you
Yeah,
heal
no,
him for his hit points?
That was not changed after the initial recovery period. But we all would have had enough time to actually kind of... It only takes 3 minor actions to move it up, and that's like, you get like a full minute of rest. He's got enough breath to move.
Okay, so condition track would have gone down then.
Yeah.
Alright.
Matthias is
Yeah, I'll have
definitely up top.
Okay.
He's coming roaring.
Okay, so yeah.
He didn't wait for you to finish.
That was
What's up, buddy?
I said Matthias didn't wait for you to say anything. He just heard you work end today and his gun was already raised. Okay. Blam.
Alright, so I'm going to roll for the prisoners on your side.
Alright.
They get an initiative +7.
Not bad.
That's trained.
It is.
They are at 17.
15.
15, 15,
15.
15, 16, 10.
20.
Yep.
16, 10. Alright. Fighting bad guys and such too, so I can pull this down.
Yep. And bad guys.
We've got troopers, we've got terrible monsters, and we've got this freaking asshat.
Alright. So this is Captain Bashara at 16.
Connor,
I believe what you meant to say was that we have a horrible monster plus...
Yeah, Volk's definitely go first.
What you meant to say was that we have a horrible monster plus 2 things that he created to fight.
That's the Felucians.
Alright.
They are named, and you will not know the names until, Captain Bashara actually says their names.
Alright, whatever. They're both on the same group.
Yep, they are at 10.
And Stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers. I need +2. But wow!
Hey, we're caught with their pants down.
Fuck's sake! Good lord! All
Door
right.
opens up, none of them are even looking, and all of a sudden there's this talking. It's like, what the fuck? And then by the time they're turning around, the fight's already started.
Alright, so there's.
Alright, roll it a bit. See here, we have Matthias first.
No, they're simply flabbergasted by your sheer audacity.
28.
They don't believe it till the shots start flying.
Roll it.
Yeah.
16, 17 was freaking Admiral, not the Admiral.
The 17 was your friends, the prisoners.
Prisoners. Matthias.
I guess I'll fucking shoot the Felucian then.
No, yeah, let's do it. Alright.
Whoa!
Woo!
Sorry, we're still getting the list down.
That's definitely it, though.
Yeah, Matthias and the prisoners, and then it's Volop, and then Captain Bashara.
Roll it. Captain Fish.
And Deckard. And then Neil.
Susie.
Followed by the Felucians and the Stormtroopers.
Phil Mutant. And Stormy Boy.
So what was it that you're targeting, Matthias?
Oh, yeah, they're Stormy Gals who wouldn't really know with all that armor and helmets and shit. What's that?
What's Matthias targeting again?
He is targeting
the Felucian that's right in front of me.
Okay,
Yeah.
that Felucian has a reflex defense of 13. So you definitely hit.
May I suggest also that the party not be within auto-fire range of each other?
Yeah, there's gonna need to be a good scatter here.
Okay, so that is 6 damage to the Felucian. That brings that down to 28.
Looks like Philip has to pull up to bitch.
Indeed.
I am so glad we brought those prisoners with us.
Alright, so it's the prisoner's turn. Is Matthias moving?
I don't know where the fuck I would move.
Away. Anywhere.
Anyone but in the group.
How about the south wall, maybe?
Yeah, one guy can't shoot you there.
It's moderately better than where you are.
The north.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll take it.
Alright.
There we go.
Actually, there's more people that can't shoot him now, yeah.
Okay.
Shoot the Felucian and end up in melee range with the Stormtrooper. That Stormtrooper's back is to a freaking wall.
Alrighty, so that means that the prisoners go.
Yes! Prisoners, free yourselves!
Alright. Blink, blink, blink.
You want your freedom, you will earn it.
Okay, this guy is gonna shoot at the Felucian as well because that thing is fucking freaky.
I'm hoping that these people will level up and become level 1.
How do you know they're not level 1 already?
Well, they're not on heroic 3.
They're
not heroic 3.
Not heroic 3, which means that they are slightly less skilled than your average Stormtrooper.
Yeah. So they get a plus 3 for their guns. Alright. Holy fucking shit!
Nice.
What did I miss?
A nat
Who'd you
20
shoot?
from a fucking prisoner!
Jesus.
Who's dead? That's a blaster rifle.
Fucking god! Oh my god.
68 damage? Who died?
Oh my god.
We don't know the damage yet.
Because they got
68.
They got the 3d8. So yeah, no 3d8.
It's gonna be 68. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. 3d8 doubled.
Just do ask Chris too if you want to multiply.
Jesus fuck!
26 damage.
Jesus fuck!
What did he do?
He did 26 damage to this goddamn Felucia.
It's like freedom it is.
I forgot that it was on you.
That's fine. We'll take it.
Holy hell! God bless.
Yeah, there's still 2 more from where that came from.
Alright, so this guy is going to shoot this Stormy boy up here.
I'll laugh if they get another nat 20. Probably not. Be hilarious.
The nat 20's out of the fight.
I know, right?
Close enough.
Close.
Oh boy.
I mean, Stormtrooper might live.
He might live.
He's probably dead. But he might live.
Right.
Oh, did you forget his point blank? Not matter.
Yeah, point blank.
The point blank?
Yeah, the
damage.
all have point blank shots.
They also have weapon focused rifles.
Yep.
Oh shit.
The base attack is +2. Dex gives +1. There's actually +5 on these attacks.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, alright.
Yeah, because other things. Weapon bonus,
I didn't
point
do
blank.
the math right.
I mean,
Anyway.
not that it matters when they roll a 19 and a 20.
There's a fucking yep.
That's a dead trooper.
Yep. These prisoners won't out.
Yeah, we told him.
He's been offered a chance to kill stormtroopers after captivity in this fucking hellhole.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting a murderous mentality myself.
Okay, so the last
Awful.
prisoner is going to shoot this stormtrooper. No, he's going to shoot this Felucian, because Felucian bad.
That looks angry.
It does. Aww.
He's scared of the Felucian.
He is scared of the Felucian.
He's like, oh shit! Shoots the ceiling instead.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's scared of the Felucian. Holy fucking shit. That's the prisoner's turn.
So that guy's our first red shirt, is what we're saying.
Oh my god, who's next on the list?
That would be Bullet.
Alright, so am I to understand the freaky mutant on the right is still standing?
They're both still standing, yes.
Well, that
Which
guy's got to
one
be
is-
dropped soon, because he's got to be low on hit points by now. But I'm going to move up to the north wall here, just get the fuck out of the cluster.
Alright. Can you make it up that way?
That's
1,
4 squares.
3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's a wall.
Yeah, the north and the south portions are walls. We're open on the left and the right.
Oh, okay. In that case,
1, 2, 3,
here.
4, 5, 6.
That works too.
Oh yeah, no, that works fine.
So that means I have line of sight only to these 2 guys up at the top then, right?
Yeah, you have line of sight to this and this.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll shoot this boy down here because he needs finishing off.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of health he's got left, but we need to make that 0.
He just
It doesn't
he's like
matter the kinds of damage that your dude does on a successful hit.
I'll do it.
That's just enough, isn't it?
It met the reflex defense.
That's a kill. It had 2 hit points left.
It met the reflex defense.
Mm-hmm.
That one's dead.
Oh, no. That was just one. That was just one pew. Pew. Down.
If what? Oh,
Guard, of course.
if you get me my
Yeah, I got
purse, it. Oh, all right, so
All right.
roll it.
Well, Matthias can live another turn now.
So next is Captain Vashera.
He's got a heavy cannon. He doesn't know how to fire.
You don't know that. Maybe he does. Maybe he's a level 10
Captain
soldier. You don't
Vashera.
know.
Oh, Captain Fisher is the enemy.
Yes, Captain Vashera is the enemy. Let's see. He's got. What do you do? Boop. Well, he's not happy that one of his solutions is that. No, my purse, not the wallet. It's in my purse. So he's.
What was he gonna do? What's he gonna do, huh?
Captain Vashera is going to shoot one of the prisoners with a pistol.
Oh, how cute.
Right? And then he gets a +4 on it. Could you grab me one?
Another Mountain Dew for you, or?
No. Soda.
The Pepsis? Okay.
Sure. It works for me.
Next. Gamer's body.
Oh, boy.
Pure junk food.
Well, I think that hit the prisoner.
Oh, yeah. Which one's he shooting at, by the way? He's shooting at the red shirt who freaking rolled in that one?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, the blaster pistol doesn't do a whole lot of more damage, but they don't have a whole hell of a lot of help.
Yeah.
I'm sure it does more than that.
Oh, yeah. Nope, I saw the wrong thing. Boop. 3d6. It's dead.
Yep.
Yeah, the poor guy.
He dozed the red shirt.
Poor guy.
Deckard, you can still save him. You have a medical kit.
I would like to point out that 2 minutes ago I called this.
You did? Oh, absolutely. That was why shooting the guy who rolled the natural one was the best.
Alright, so that's Captain Vashera.
Although, to be fair, I thought the hideous mutant was going to step up and rip him apart, not that he was going to die to a rifle.
Deckard's turn, I do believe.
Deckard's turn. Well, let's see here. God awful monstrosity on the left, or help buddies clear out the folding flank on the right.
Excuse me.
Honestly, I don't see the stormtrooper that Matthias would have gone in at, so I'm gonna go in at that stormtrooper.
Okay,
Bayonets, bitches!
so you're going to charge him?
Yes. One of these
1,
days I'm gonna hit
2,
someone with this
3,
crude piece of metal.
6.
Oh. There you go.
Okay, so you bayonet him.
That covers the movement in a single go.
Yes, it does.
+2 to my aim, -2 to my reflex on the next attack against me.
Bayonet! Alright, so that's +2.
Yep.
And
Give me that natural one.
Watch it be a natural 20.
woo!
It wasn't natural.
Only modified.
It was not natural, but it was a 20.
Oh, for want of an ionic edge.
Alright, let's see. He's got...
It was an
reflex
unnatural 20.
And he is down to 1 HP.
Ah, well then. That's fun.
He got skewered. He's not looking so good.
He charges in. Gears of War style and just shanks this dude in the fucking ribs.
Well, maybe the noble can finish that boy off then.
Me firing to melee, I'd have to use auto fire.
Oh,
Just walk up and stab him with something. He's got 1 hit point.
Yeah, because melee and the noble has worked out so well so far.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, it hasn't stopped him before.
No, it really hasn't. But
I believe
you just follow right alongside Deckard when he goes and mixes it up.
I know. All right,
it's, well, I have a different plan. You see? 1,
No,
2,
I don't.
3, 4, 5, 6. This thing is a wall that's wall towards the south, right? So I can see to the south of me, but have cover from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. See for sharing his monster. I'm gonna blow 10 rounds on auto fire.
I'm gonna blow 10 rounds on auto fire then.
And I'm going to basically do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna not put the hollow thing in the area, but not that it matters.
What?
Just it's a 2x2 of
Not
squares.
put the hollow thing?
The hollow.
Oh, you're not shooting the console, you mean?
Yes. I mean, stray shots are probably gonna hit it, but it's not in the targeted area.
Hollow viewer.
Don't fail me now, dice! Actually, that hits both of them, I bet.
Yes, it does.
Probably.
17 damage.
Good fucking lord.
Just hail that area in blaster fire. I caught Miss Sheriff for you, buddy.
What is it? Oh, yeah, sure.
So, it's been half a round and we've already killed half the enemies. It's been one round and only one of them's acted.
Nice. That's a good, it's a good blitzkrieg.
All right. So, that's Suzanne's turn. So that's a Felucian mutant. Turn
Oh, it was nice
now.
knowing you there, Susie.
I know. It was nice knowing me too.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Actually, you're lucky he can't reach you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So, unless he's got more than 6 move. Otherwise, it's nice to know you, random prisoner number 7.
Oh, they're large.
You can fix that in the token settings. Just set them to 140 by 140 pixels. Right click, set dimensions.
They
So they're 2x2s?
Yes.
They are 2x2s. How do I change that?
You right click the token, set dimensions.
There's no set dimension when I right click.
Really?
Yes, add, turn, edit, delete, copy, paste, undo, to front, to back, advanced.
Oh, under advanced.
Group, ungroup is drawing, flip horizontal, flip vertical, set dimensions. Okay, there it is.
It's like
140?
Yep, 70 pixels a square.
They are large.
Also, in the options there, that's for later. Align to grid is another option used for maps, and just kind of shunt him over.
There we go.
God damn that face, though.
I know, right? They are big beasties.
His face is drippy.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
God, this is giving me flashbacks of the horror game I was streaming last night.
They can totally get this Disney with how fucking big they are.
Shit! It's like, oh shit!
Yeah, nope, they are goddamn huge.
So Saronic, what's your next character going to be?
That's a good question. I guess I could play some sort of fly hacker. I don't know.
Oh boy! All right, so they did attacks. With a +8.
Yeah, that's
Is it
unfortunate odds.
2.
Yeah, it hits.
Oh my goodness!
If I would have known this, I should have fought defensively. Not that would have helped.
Oh boy. Yeah, no, the damage on this thing is Yeah. I'm sorry.
Why? We just wiped half the encounter.
Because that.
That is exactly my current hit points. So I have to spend another force point because that is over my damage threshold.
Jesus Christ. He got so big, what the fuck?
They're large creatures. They can't take up a 2x2.
Huh, well, that guy wasn't a 2x2.
I know. I didn't know that I could adjust the.
Well, he dead.
Yeah.
He shrunk. He has had so many parts in blowing off that he's a medium creature again.
Yes.
Zaizanel takes that and screams in agony and falls and rolls on the floor in pain. Ah! He just is screaming while this goes on. Like, he's helpless, but I'm gonna have him scream for dramatic effect rather than be unconscious.
Oh yeah, no, you get your Vindhelm scream. Oh my god.
Which at this point,
it was a PC.
See, guys, at this point, that causes Volop, who was aiming the other way, to whip around at the sound of the scream and go, "Oh shit! What the fuck? Where'd that come from?"
There you go.
What?
What? Oh, the Wilhelm scream. Yeah. Hold on. Let's play that.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. All
There
right,
we go.
So that's the pollution.
Actually, hold on. I realize. No, I have 2 hit points left. You want to know why? I healed the wrong amount earlier.
Last 2 times.
Oh, okay.
Because when I was healed, I recorded the 6 from the difference plus 10 from a second wind. I forgot my 2 for level when you get first aid.
I see.
No, sorry. I'm not down yet. I'm at 2 hit points.
Okay, so Centennial's not down yet. He did wrong math. He's got.
But you can scream, ah!
He still Wilhelm screamed, though.
Yes, you get the Wilhelm scream. I thought I was dead. He thought he was. I'm dying! Ah!
Whoa.
He screams, I'm dying.
You just murdered your microphone, guy.
Stormtroopers. It is Stormtroopy Boy's turn.
So the stormtroopers hear the Vindhelm scream and then get confused because they heard it and one of their own didn't die simultaneously?
You're mean. You're mean.
I'm just saying the original Vindhelm scream was a stormtrooper.
So this
I think it was. Don't quote me on that.
No, I think it's older than that.
Is
Okay.
They probably used it, though.
Step back.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do
He's
that.
gonna retreat. And he gonna shoot Deckard.
He's gonna withdraw and shoot me.
Yep.
Like, fuck that shit! Fucking hits me with the gun, kicks my ass back, fucking steps back 3 steps, like, fuck you!
Oh, what is your
What is his accuracy?
+4?
Greater than Yogi Bears. Yep. Go ahead, shoot. Fuck!
Oh, the kitty ran away.
Don't do that. Alright, well then. Do your damage, Stormtrooper. No, that's not so bad.
No, it's really not.
I will have that wing my ass in whatever portion of my armor has not yet been scorched and molded to my body by the heat.
Right. Well, but thankfully you're not the one that got the blade from the pollution.
I mean,
The noble did.
I am thankful, but on the same token, I feel like letting the noble get hit first was a failing on my end.
This stormtrooper is going to attack this prisoner.
Crit fail, you bitch! You've earned it!
By the way, it was 1951, first Wilhelm scream.
1951 for the first one? Damn. What movie?
What?
Something called Distant Drums. I linked it into this an article about it.
They have a dexterity score, right?
Of course they have a dexterity score. They can't not have one.
Prisoners have reflex defense of 11.
That's still defense.
No! Frederick! No!
Frederick.
Yeah, the red shirts. The whole thing with red shirts is that they're supposed to be how important to the group. There's always an introduction.
Oh no.
Oh, god damn.
Well.
That man has become a jerky. Smoldering dead jerky.
Okay, so last stormtrooper on Matthias. He's oh, yes, I know, kitty cat. Oh.
Ah, kitty.
Oh, Hilla. Okay, I love you and I love this, but okay, fine.
If Kitty is demanding belly rubs, Kitty gets belly rubs.
Kitty is sitting on Mommy's breast.
Okay, so this just means that Deckard can make the rolls. Just roll 1d20 plus. Yeah.
All right. So retreating and get out of fire.
Yo, I'm gonna like right as he's looking down the sights, I'm gonna like show that I'm gonna show that stormtrooper with my free hand. I'm just gonna give him here. Save image. Hang on. I'm gonna give him hang on. I'm gonna paste this to the fucking Discord. I'm just gonna be like, yo. Right there.
Got a fire on Matthias.
Just right there, bro.
-5.
It is. He misses its half damage, but that's just kind of the cheaty ass effect. It misses.
Dude, it worked.
Yes, you got hit with 2 shots instead of 1.
Dude, perfect.
Triple ones. Oh, I take 8 damage.
8 damage, Matthias.
Okay, I'm down to 10 HP apparently.
Yeah,
my
you're good.
thing says I'm down to.
Well, that means your sheet is accurate now.
Okay, I trust you guys because it was changed. Well,
I adjusted your health because of health shit that Deckard did to you.
I am good
Thanks
at
for the
medicine.
health shit, bam.
Very welcome.
Yeah. All right, so that's.
I think he actually hit Matthias with like an adrenaline thing right in the heart to wake him up.
All right, so that's that, and it's top of the round. It's Matthias' turn.
Oh, that's stormtrooper.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ride back at this guy. He's a ball gazer, so you know.
You should probably take cover from him.
Dude, I had to step away for a moment. I'm just gonna let it stand as fog of war for my character, but holy shit, when did the mad scientist get aced?
Susie took him down.
When I took my turn, I auto-fired his ass and the Felucian. That's why I got stabbed.
I'm safely behind this red shirt. He will protect me.
Safely behind the red shirt.
Meat shield activated.
Yeah.
All
Watch
right.
out, dude. There's a ball gazer over there.
So Matthias ran away.
I shot the guy and tactically retreated to a safe position.
I'm just protecting my balls.
From his male gaze.
Yeah. He objectified my balls.
Imperial male gaze. It's the worst kind.
By the way, while Matthias was up on that stormtrooper, he notices something.
Ruh-roh.
That stormtrooper's got a mark on his helmet.
Is it the mark for being a ball gazer?
No.
Mark on his helmet. What kind of mark?
It is it's a circle done in black around the top of his helmet. Offset to one side. Almost like a target without the center.
That's what it means to Matthias.
All right, so so you know what that means, boys. Let's shoot him right there.
Yeah, make sure you shoot him right there.
Hang on a minute.
When he retreated, he became familiar.
Wait, when who retreated, he became familiar?
When the stormtrooper took his tactical retreat to bring his gun to bear, there was something familiar in the motion.
Wow.
Expert and practiced. Is he a clone? Is he a bad boy clone with a bad boy mark?
No, you've encountered him before.
The fuck we have?
It's Rambo!
Well, how would we know that?
I don't know, well, you can see...
Fuck that shit. If anything, if that's gonna be something to reveal, hey, look, I'm still wearing the same fucking armor I was when I tried stabbing that guy the first time.
He's still wearing that armor, and...
Like a stormtrooper helmet's like, you!
Yep, no, he
Deckard looks over like, Do I know you?
Like, yeah, no. You, all of you.
I thought
Oh,
we
boy.
killed those guys.
No, you killed one. We stunned one alive. You killed Rambo, actually. And we stunned the other one.
Are you sure?
Well, shit, I mean, we blasted Rambo dead, but if that's a
Rambo went down.
Hey,
We didn't double tap him. He could have survived. Technically, yes.
There was a gaping hole in his chest.
People survive that.
fuck, we've survived that twice this fight.
Alright. Alright, so
What the fuck?
that means the prisoner's turn.
So this guy
See, you are.
bounces away, starts shooting at us like it's personal.
Yes.
She's Decker's like, hey, you! I was like, what? I am distracted now. A stormtrooper called out, hey, you. That's not what they normally do.
Human Resources, Episode 2. This time it's personnel.
Alright, so it's our prisoner's turn.
The one remaining prisoner.
The one remaining prisoner. Poor guy.
That needs to be a
He's
movie.
gonna shoot somebody. Who's he gonna shoot?
I'd watch it.
Guy on the left, because he has a wide shot on the group.
Let's see. Who to shoot?
The giant monster.
The giant monster.
I don't think you can see him, though, can he?
Yes, he can.
Yeah, that big boy's so big that he can see the back
Yeah.
half of him.
He can definitely
Yeah.
see that.
And he used
Alright.
only a single square to target rather than rather than the entire creature.
You gotta remember
Alright, you did the first nat 20 of this round, so come on.
You gotta remember that the lines
Here's the
inside of the
Felucian.
turbo lift aren't actually walls. It's
Yep.
just the north and south walls that
He
exist.
shot the Felucian.
Nice.
This will do a number.
Yep. It is a 3d8. 4
Plus
damage.
1 for point blank shot.
So what I'm seeing right now is that we need to let this prisoner fight Rambo, and we can have the Battle of Nukes.
Nice.
Damn.
It's still
Holy
alive,
shit,
but
this fucking guy's putting in work.
He don't
I mean-
want to be here.
it's average.
He don't want to be here. Alright, so that is the prisoners, and then his Volt.
That would be Bullet.
Okay, let's see how many more
Save
holes
me,
we blast in
Bob
this
Coon!
thing. I think we
He's
all know.
killing me.
Shush! I'm trying to shoot. I think we all know who I'm failing to hit right now. Actually, wait a minute. They're 13. They're 13s to hit, right?
Yeah,
For what?
yeah, they're reflex
The
defense.
big lad.
Yes, 13.
Okay. Well, I could spend a force point, but I'd still have to get a 5 on a d6.
Yep.
We have not benefited from the level up yet. This is the fight
Yes.
to blow your remaining force
There's
points.
really no
right?
reason not to.
Oh,
Fuck!
That's not my first point.
Exact number
Oh.
needed. All right, take that, Mister.
Mr. Dead. It's not standing.
Yeah, the towering Felucian falls to the ground and makes a gigantic rumble. You feel it all throughout the freaking building.
Valep goes down with its claw as he's still impaled on it.
No, I don't. That's you.
No, I said size an L.
You said Volep.
You said Bullet.
I
That's
meant to
okay.
say
We know what you meant.
I meant Volt. But yeah,
You
Alright.
meant Susie.
Size an L goes down.
After Volept was the captain, but he
Yeah.
did. So it's
I
Decker
took care of
turn?
his S.
Second turn.
Finish him.
Well, fuck, I'm just going to shoot the guy that shot at me.
Okay.
He backed away, be like, "Poo, the boo." So we're going to trade shots.
If you want to be mean and waste ammo,
My ammo's cheap.
It's like there.
Yep.
Shoot it.
This should actually bring me to 6 bullets left after this. There you go. Like, we get in that skirmish, and he kicks off. We both go guns up. He hits me first. I hit him second.
So did you single shot or auto?
He dies.
Why would he auto? It's one target.
There's an attack 16 against stormtroopers who have a noted reflex of 16.
Yep. GG, no re.
1 hit point, 8 damage.
Yep, he did.
Oh, he did.
And I'm going to go 4 squares to the left.
2, 3, 4.
Yep. Shoot him, bounce the cover, and be like, yo, so that stormtrooper down there said hello to us. Is that normal?
I guess.
Damn.
Who's next?
After Deckard, that would be Susanelle, who is still impaled on the Felucian and has no action this turn.
No, I'm going to fall prone as a swift action and shoot because mechanically that's what has to happen. But stylistically, I fall to the ground and just roll over and well, single shot. But I have cover in the prone.
You get dragged on top of the big beast and laying on your belly there, just shoot the stormtrooper who's right next to you.
Oh wow! I rolled a nat 1. I don't know where the negative. Oh, I put a negative. Probably there's a negative on there, but a nat 1 is still a miss.
Your condition track is down to 10.
Oh, because I did that. That's why. Because I said I went down earlier and I forgot to fix that. That's why that is. Okay.
Nat
1's missed. So.
Felucian mutants, dead.
Mm-hmm.
Stormtroopers are without a commander and without the great big monster backup.
Yep.
As good as dead. But it's their turn.
Yep.
I think.
Move on, large dead body, use it for cover.
the literal meat shield now.
Boop. See. Boop, boop, boop.
Who's he shooting at?
The noble.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well.
Oh noble.
Well, they get a -5 because I'm prone, but.
Yep.
14?
No! Goes right over my head.
I need to remember not to do that. Alright.
Ah, the other stormtrooper.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Oh no!
Modifier.
No! Fuck you, Rambo! Fuck you and your railroad ways!
For fuck's sake. Well then.
I mean,
Triple 1 this bitch.
Yep, he does. And it's half damage, so that's 3d8.
Which class gets evasion as a talent? Is that the Scoundrel?
Probably.
Or the Scout?
Maybe both.
I think it's a Scoundrel. Let me go look.
I mean, it's definitely the Scoundrel, but maybe also the Scout? I'm not sure. I'm probably not taking it, though.
Damage to both of them.
Matthias, you take 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna be too busy taking shooting people and perception and maybe stealth talents.
And it's Matthias' turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna shoot that stormtrooper that's like directly in front of me.
The one that just shot you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one's just been hosing fucking fire since round 1. Damn.
Nothing.
Well, I know what I gotta do.
Yeah, what you gotta do?
Well, I gotta do what my job is to do.
Alright, so that's the prisoner's turn then.
Yep.
Alright, so prisoner gets a 1d20. Shoot the stormy boy. Ow.
Yeah, actually, it is the Scout under the Survivor talent tree.
Oh, well.
Holy crap, this guy.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm getting out of here alive!
This guy is really putting in the work.
He just screams, "Ah!" as if screaming harder makes him shoot better, and apparently it does.
So in other words, he killed Rambo by channeling Rambo.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yes.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah. Well, I did, bitch.
1 level scout for evasion.
Yep. Jesus Christ. God damn, this prisoner's doing work.
Yeah, he's at what, his 3rd kill now?
Yeah.
Well, no, he didn't kill the Felucian. No,
he wants to fucking live.
He didn't kill the Felucian. It was the first Felucian. He killed the second one, though. He just critted the first one.
Oh, man. Alright, so...
This guy is definitely a player character in somebody else's campaign.
Alright, Vol, it's his turn. He's inspired by the heroes.
Alright, actually, I do have to ask, is the dead mutant actually causing cover? Legit question.
Really?
I mean,
maybe me because I'm prone.
The guy's not actually up on it.
Alright.
Yeah. I mean, I might have it because I'm prone.
Well, let's just go ahead and plug this guy from where I am, then.
Yeah.
It has to be a chest-high wall, not a shin-high wall.
There we go. 21 and 12.
Oh, Jesus.
Dead trooper. Very dead trooper.
Shall we all have a quick break, everybody?
Yeah.
Before we step into the next phase of the adventure?
Alright.
Fuck yeah, good moment.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back then.
There we
Good fight,
go.
people.
Commander facility dead. Even worse mutant pollutions dead. Red shirts dead on both sides. Heroes all still standing.
So this means the last prisoner is qualified as a hero. Be right back.
All right.
Oh, excuse me. Good lord.
That is. Everybody's dead.
Yep.
Holy crap, we're okay.
You're okay.
We had meat shields. Holy crap. Suppose after fighting like 13 guys in one fight, this
This one was a piece of cake.
action economy. Oh man. Get the hell off of this planet.
Aw, hella.
Baby kitty. Hi. Aw. What's going on there, Slinky Butt? Are you a pretty girl? You a pretty girl? Yes, you are.
Slinky cake.
Really does feel like the previous fight was the climactic battle.
It kind of does.
This was clean.
You guys freaking pulled 3 encounters.
Good fight. It was the ambush we deserved. It wasn't much of an ambush when you're expecting it. You walk right up, and the first thing they do is not hose the doorway. Which was handy. But everyone came in for that, and that was brutal.
You were not supposed to pull all 3 encounters at once.
Nope. This fight would have been much more difficult without those 3 people doing those works and taking those hits for us.
Oh, I know.
You underestimate our power. I forgot something. My condition track should be -1.
Yep.
I'm like, wait, it's not -10. It's only... Oh, right, -1. Not that it mattered. Natural fucking 1.
Right.
All right.
Same difference.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Muffin Man? Are you with us?
Not yet.
Do you bring the pastries? Is it time to risk it for the biscuit?
You brought the minced Felucian mutant.
Right?
That's what those other assholes brought to the potluck, knowing full well this is not a household that eats mushrooms.
But,
Well, that's their problem, because mushrooms are awesome.
yeah, right?
I see. If both Deckard's body is a temple and mushrooms are an invasive fucking life form, it must be cleansed from the precious palace that is his body.
I mean, it would make sense to feel weird about eating mushrooms after what just happened here.
Freaking force-imbued muscles.
What about everything in your body?
Oh my.
Alright.
Yeah, now the cat's trying to eat my thumb. Nibbly kitty.
She's purring the entire time. So ferocious.
Grr. Grr.
So ferocious.
Burns. Burns.
Oh, she's caught. Okay, oh, she's loose.
Rawr. Rawr.
Ferocious fuzzy beast.
Yeah, well, we're waiting for our friend to return. How can we pop up this vintagenews.com article and read it to our adoring public?
Vintage news.
Yeah, over there. The Wilhelm screen.
Feel free.
Or the origin of the Wilhelm scream, the most famous sound effect in movie history. Wilhelm?
It's Wilhelm.
I know.
Being all weird about it.
Wilhelm.
I mean, I think it was originally a German character, so you can go with Wilhelm if you want.
I'm putting that N in there, dude. We're going fucking straight up Icelandic here.
Oh, damn.
That's a term I haven't seen in quite some time. Foley artists that are they're the people that were behind the scenes and making the sounds real time in movies.
Boy, the hell back when?
Way the hell back when.
Back in the 50s.
Mm-hmm. Wilhelm scream is arguably the most famous sound effect in the history of cinema. As of the beginning of this year, the scream appears in as many as 372 films and numerous television series. some of the
And a whole
popular
bunch of video
classics.
games as well.
I know, right? Some of the popular classics of the 20th and early 21st century cinema, including Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and the Lord of the Rings franchises. Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs, Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes, and even Disney's Toy Story feature the popular stock sound effect. Apparently, the first film that featured it was in a 1951 Western called Distant Drums.
Okay, so probably not a German character then, but maybe.
I don't know, but it was at a moment when several soldiers were slowly walking through a dark, swampy terrain, and one of them was fatally attacked by an alligator.
Oh god. So that's the ironic thing then, is it's most famously used for people falling off of things, but that's not the first use of it.
No, he screamed because he was taken underwater by a freaking alligator.
The worst part is, it was just a random sound effect from a musician who worked on the film as a voice extra. So actor and musician.
Yep.
It was just a random extra sound effect.
And yet nowadays it's used almost exclusively for people falling off things or being knocked off of things.
Yeah.
Because of Star Wars.
No, it was about 2 years later after this movie, because it was it wasn't particularly interesting or an innovative sound with the scream when he was taken by the alligator. It was reused by a sound designer who worked on another Western, The Charge at Feather River, which was directed by Gordon Douglas, and when in post-production was finished, the sound became the part of the Warner Brothers stock sound effect collection, and numerous filmmakers started incorporating the scream into the sound palette of their films.
It still would not receive any sort of recognition for another 2 bloody decades.
The scream was popularized by Star Wars.
There you go.
In the mid-1970s, a sound designer named Ben Burtt was in the midst of creating a sound palette for George Lucas' Star Wars A New Hope. He stumbled upon the Wilhelm scream and realized that many filmmakers had used since the 1950s. He decided to pay homage to the sound effect by incorporating it into the groundbreaking sci-fi classic.
And the meme was born.
And the meme was born. Oh, it was named the Wilhelm Scream after the Private Wilhelm in The Charge at Feather River. Because when Ben Burtt was trying to find the details of the creator, he believed that the scream first appeared in The Charge at Feather River.
They named it after the character who used it, who apparently uttered it after being shot with an arrow. Really funny if he fell after the shot.
All right.
Yeah, that's where the meme of it being used for people falling off of stuff probably spawned.
Yeah. After appearing in A New Hope, the sound effect immediately rose to worldwide popularity among filmmakers, sound designers, and film lovers. Many Hollywood directors have been using it to spice up their films or to simply pay homage to its legacy. It also appears in countless B-movies.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, Sheb Woolley, the original Wilhelm Screamer, never received any particular praise for the creation of the most famous sound effect in the history of cinema.
Poor guy.
Well, by the time people knew it was time to start doing it, that dude was already dead.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I looked at the very first Wilhelm scream. It was the most. It was just. Oh my god! That was so ridiculous.
The alligator one?
Yeah. I'll just share it. The very first Wilhelm scream.
That's right. Kai points out quite correctly that we can now add this stream to the list of things it's appeared in.
I don't think anyone actually had the other than Cyric making that scream. But fuck it, who's got the sound effect? Play right now.
I already did it.
Dropped it.
I already did earlier.
I have the original video right there, right when it happens.
No, guys, you guys didn't hear it, but I played the effect earlier.
Oh, fuck, I didn't hear it at all.
Oh, that's because we mute the stream.
Yeah, we have the double talk.
As you should be. The stream heard it.
Good. Woo!
Yeah, and Sonic did his poor impression of it.
I'll take your scream. Well, I've not seen the muffin.
What's his ETA?
We don't have one. I'm sure that it was supposed to be about 3 minutes ago.
I can poke him.
It'd be my guess. Not sure it will do much, unfortunately.
You think he got eaten by the toilet?
I think he got eaten by something else entirely.
Oh, shit.
And by think, it's no. All this dead air, doop, doop, doop.
Right there. Well, let's just go ahead without him then.
Alright. Well, after
If we must.
after the last stormtrooper dies. Oh.
Oh, it turns out he is being eaten by the toilet. I'll be damned.
Death by turlet.
Death by toilet.
Right?
Quick, someone buy him toilet paper.
A bunch of bacon, eggs, and bacon, more bacon, and then you throw in a bunch of toast, and it turns into like that solid, like carbohydrate protein log. That takes a while to deal with.
Yeah.
Terrible, terrible things nature makes us do.
That's okay. In the meantime, while we're waiting for him, the Scout Walker will take his place on the party.
God damn it, that Scout Walker is just gonna materialize in the room, and next time you do it, then we're all dead.
Nope, then we climb inside and we pilot it out of there.
You know, as much as I would like to do that, given the damage we have taken and the fact that we're not being missed 100% of the time like regular Star Wars adventurers. We are clearly more in the Mandalorian side of things.
Right.
And they have exactly one of these show up in that entire first season, and it is one of the most terrifying fucking things I have seen in Star Wars.
Right? Oh my god.
They really did the two-legged walker's reputation in the written material justice in that episode.
Spoilers for anyone who hasn't watched The Mandalorian.
Oh, fuck you. If you're here and you haven't seen it yet, I don't care because you have failed. You have failed! But look, it's not spoilers. We actually tell them what happens, and all I'm going to say is this: main characters don't even know it's a thing until they find tracks, if you will.
What you're saying is we can't go...
We're done. We're out. Fuck the shit out of this. We're not feeling with it at all.
So we can't go full GTA, just jack one then?
No.
I'll walk up to it and press the triangle button.
Yeah, we need to have Chewbacca and some Wookiees for that.
You mean Ewoks?
No, I want Chewbacca and more Wookiees. Fuck the Ewoks.
But the Ewoks are the ones that jacked it in the first place.
Yes, because Chewbacca was there.
So, if I'm seeing that thing has a main turret and 2 secondary turrets, oh god.
I think the turret on the right side does rockets as well.
Yeah. You wanna pull up the stats? We just put it. You're by the way.
Sure, I can get it.
I will make an athletics.
Watching the holo vids of the oppression of Kashyyyk.
Bad kitty.
Bad kitty?
Bad kitty.
Which kitty?
Luden.
No!
Oh, Louis Fluff.
On a chair. Just being cat.
Alright.
They would have been numbers for it in the adventure. Where's the adventure literally you are not supposed to fight this ever.
Oh, yeah, no.
It doesn't even bother.
Nope, it does not.
That's when you know you're screwed. The game is just by the way, this enemy has no stats and therefore cannot be attacked.
No, you know what I want to see? What they should have done is given a stat block, but it's just It's just 2 giant words that says "just don't."
No, it gives a full cinematic description, like the Lady of Pain.
There you go.
Yeah.
You get a lot of flavor text and no actual stats.
What is like when you're at the very end of the new Star Wars game with Mike Boy, and then freaking Vader shows up at the end, and you get that profile thing. It's like, oh yeah, information data blocking. Go to the menu, look at the data for Lord Vader, and all it says is you cannot defeat him. Run.
Yeah.
Like that's all Vader's profile says. Like like this huge text block that details your opposition, and for that guy, it's just like run the hell away.
If you put Vader in your game, you do not give him a stat block.
Unless you intend for him to be defeated.
The books have his stats. They absolutely do.
No, you know what? This kind of goes back to something I was saying yesterday to some of my friends, some of the people here, some of the people who aren't here. Wow, the stream start going down? Oh,
that's fine. By the way, Connor,
all right, I found its stats.
What you've said about this reminds me of some rather epic moments from Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh yeah, but no. Speaking of Fallen Order, I was having a conversation with Ciernick and someone else who's not part of the stream or anything about like just a feeling I have about gaming in general these days and how it's kind of going to shit. And Star Wars, the freaking Fallen Order is actually one of them, and it's not because of the game; it's because of the people. Like there was a lot of hate for the fact that Lord Vader was a cinematic experience rather than someone you could just off.
Oh, God.
And that boggles my mind.
Right?
It's like you could actually be disappointed because your fucking lame ass does not get to use this dude who's supposed to be like not even a full-fledged Jedi Knight. It doesn't get to have a genuine fight against Vader. It's like, no, we should be allowed to kill this man, blah, blah, blah. The game designers were cowards for not making it a real fight. Like, oh my fucking God. I am beginning to understand that maybe there's something to the claim that modern gamers have become an entitled lot.
Oh, right? Fuck yeah.
Okay, so
a lot of them have
the stats for the ATST, or All-Terrain Scout Transport, which is this walker. It is a CL8.
By itself, it is more dangerous than the entire fight we just did.
Yeah. And then some. It is a huge ground vehicle. It is described as an 8.5 meter tall all-terrain scout transport. It's nimble, two-legged, mobile weapons platform that rapidly moves across battlefields and through cramped urban environments, providing reconnaissance and quick response fire support from ground troops.
How about we get to the part where you tell us what would happen if it shot at us?
Well, let's see. They've got twin blaster cannons and twin light blaster cannons, or twin blaster cannons and a grenade launcher.
So there you go. It's got light blaster cannons probably on that left sponson, the grenade launcher on the right sponson, and the standard blaster cannons on that centerpiece.
I'll tell you what happens if it fires at us. Splat, that's what.
Yeah. And because I can see the commentary on the stream right now, since we're talking, and Ben's back, so we should get started in just a moment. But yeah, Kai, honestly, I absolutely agree. And just yesterday, my exposure was on For Honor. I was just watching some Salt videos because I'm a spiteful misanthrope like that. And I like them because normally Salt is tasty, but For Honor Salt was so disappointing. I think the biggest things that I saw was like people who got pissed off because the game is so technical that the people who play at the highest level have very long stare-offs. Like when it's a one-on-one and there's no other people to force a gank and there's no minions, the best players are ultra-conservative going in, actually treating it like it's as dangerous as it can be to them. And the console player base, very specifically, seems to despise this 10-second stare-off, they call it. Because, the game's not going quick enough. I can't just run in with my two fucking single-hand fucking axe berserker and be a douchebag and expect to win.
Oh my god, I can't tolerate 10 seconds.
I know, right?
No, and seriously, the funny thing is I had that moment playing the game last night. I got against a fucking a Valkyrie who was really good with her shield, and she was stomping during the team fights, and at one point during the battle, it was just me and her, and I had to stop and back up and spend 4 seconds just kind of figuring my goddamn posture, because rushing in and trying to hit this person was getting me killed every time. And I loved it. I loved the intensity of just having to have that moment of okay, I need to stare at this person kind of posture. It felt like I feel duels actually used to fucking go. It wasn't just this wild flailing into nothing. It was a serious consideration of this person can potentially kill me and I don't know if I can hit them. Yeah, no, that's exactly it, guy. You get greedy, you get fucked, and that is very much the case in For Honor. And watching people bitch because the best players are very conservative, I don't even know what to say to that. I used to play League of Legends, all diamond and challenger level play in the first 6 levels is ultra conservative. You don't take risks, you don't overextend yourself, you're very patient. And to see people bitching about that, holy fucking hell. You're telling me that you can't feel the intensity of 2 expert warriors staring at each other trying to figure out when and how they want to die.
I remember playing a lot of, what was it? Jedi Knight 3. And that's what it's like when you encounter a good player in Jedi Knight 3 as well. You'll just stand there and you'll have your lightsabers out and you'll just be like, all right, what's going to happen?
Yeah, no, that was the thing you could always tell with a Jedi Academy, the good ones from the bad ones, because the people who were new would do the 20-foot long jump and do this flailing whirlwind of attacks. And the people who would just stand there, who would have their feet planted and receive the attack every time, they usually walked away alive. And it occurs to me that the problem, the cultural problem is that for those of us who are 30 years old, and for us, our first video games were things like the original Nintendo, and God forbid, even things like the Atari and the Commodore.
Atari, right here.
Atari and the Commodore.
Yeah.
I knew someone with the Atari. Mine was the Nintendo. But the whole idea with it was that these fantasies were to be vicarious experiences that allowed you to do things that you couldn't do in real life, but happened in real life. The point was the intensity. The point was that people die when they're doing this shit. We didn't have regenerating fucking health pools or any of that. Your health was a precious resource.
Mm-hmm. It's always weird when you get characters in a game regenerating health that don't have a reason for it. Okay, if you have some sort of power that lets you do it, fine. But why does Nathan Drake regenerate health?
Every first person shooter that
most
comes
of them
out
nowadays,
yeah. As long as you don't get killed, you can just walk away and be fine.
By the way, I should send you a link later. There's a game coming up on Steam that's going back to the older style of shooters that you might find interesting. It's got a kind of a Serious Sam feel to it.
Nice.
I forget what it's called off the top of my head, but I'll link it at you later.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's I think a big difference there is that for those of us who played it at first, all the way back then, it was difficult because the idea was for it to be difficult. It was a challenging video game in the time period of arcade games, and things like what For Honor and Dark Souls and all those games, what they give to us, that was standard fare. It was standard fare, and now there's just something happened.
Oh, do you remember when you had to have a limited amount of spells before you ran into the boss after the entire dungeon?
Yeah. No, I can't just constantly cast my magic from a pool of non-existent mana, because fuck it, why have mana as a limited resource? It's just, shit got so streamlined and so easy and so instant gratification. Oh, Cuphead. Yeah.
I know, right?
Dude, I remember when you could only use like a limited amount of spells per day.
Yep. I mean, good old D&D is still like that. You go and play D&D 3.5, you go play Pathfinder, Wizard, Sorcerer, Cleric, don't matter. You only get X amount of spells a day.
Yeah, and that's exactly how the first...
You have magic forever.
Yeah, like Final Fantasy, I didn't realize the original Final Fantasy had spell slots just like D&D until I played it on that PS1. Like, because I played it when I was 3 years old and I didn't know what I was doing. I was playing with my siblings. This is fine.
By the way, did somebody say you have unlimited magic all day? I didn't know we switched to talking about Earth Dawn.
People bitched about RNG with fucking Cuphead? I didn't catch that bit of retardery. Holy shit. But yeah, so that's just what I'm talking about. I don't know what happened. Somewhere along the way, gaming became filled with people who don't want to challenge and don't want to have to deal with thinking about what they're doing. It's awful.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not the kind of player that wants a massive, super crazy challenge, but I also don't want brainless, easy crap.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I don't know about you guys. When it comes to Dark Souls, I never felt that Dark Souls was hard. I thought it was remarkably fair.
Yeah, I agree.
It was challenging. Actually, I've only played like a couple.
Yeah, but later parts of the game are challenging. I'll give it that. Sekiro, mind you, gets pretty hard.
I've never played it outside of beating the first boss, number 3, for a friend. Only died 3 times after having played Dark Souls.
Also, Neo can be a real bitch, especially in the DLCs. Holy shit.
Who?
Neo. It's the Weeb Souls. Nioh. Neo.
Okay. DLC, Weeb Souls, got it.
Weeb Souls.
And no, hard and fair aren't exclusive, but that's the thing. Like, people were calling it hard. And be like, oh yeah, no, I remember Dark Souls came out and just like, you're gonna have like 1,000 deaths.
Yep, the fun thing with Dark Souls...
By the time I had completed my first run through in the game, I was still only in double digits.
Nice. But the fun thing with Dark Souls is
I died like a total of maybe like 60 fucking times in my first Dark Souls run through.
Dark Souls has a lot of traps and ambushes, but they almost all have some sort of like hint. If you make a good perception check, you can detect most of them at a time if you're really paying attention.
Yeah. No, look, it's like everyone hates Sen's Fortress.
Sen's Fortress is nasty, but even there the traps are detectable.
Oh, you know what? Detectable traps be damned. Sen's Fortress was just a bitch.
No, they were detectable. They were just subtle in a lot of ways.
Subtle. You had swinging fucking axe heads over like a shoulder-width goddamn corridor.
I mean, that was not subtle, obviously.
Surrounded on all sides by evil goo that 4 demons live in. If you survive getting knocked off by the axe.
Yep. No, I'm saying
those guys.
That's not subtle. That's blatantly obvious. But I'm saying, like, there's a few parts that have like the dart traps set off by a pressure plate, and the pressure plate was kind of subtle.
Yeah, that was good stuff. It was like Sen's Fortress was a proper D&D dungeon crawl. Like,
it really was. It really was.
Dark Souls with Sen's Fortress.
And then you got the experienced Dark Souls players that are like, okay, yes, these axes can throw me down into the goop, but I know there's treasure down there, so I'm just going to yeet myself off the side of this walkway on purpose.
Yeah, no, you'd have that too. People who are really good be like, oh, yeah, there's awesome treasure. We jump down, and there's a demon, and then just hit the demon in the head. They're like, oh, look at that, no fall damage.
Yep, and there's a ring you can get that makes it so you can walk through the goop at normal speed.
Yep, good times.
Oh my
so
God.
You don't go to Sen's Fortress until you have that ring.
Are we ready to start again, or I
think so.
Believe so, yes.
All right.
Just talking about that good stuff. It's like, yeah, no. I feel thankful that Rust is still Rust.
Right.
Oh, that's a hateful game.
I miss Russ.
I do too. We have got to get back on it sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, I'll go die with you.
But yeah, I dropped a link for the game I was talking about, by the way, so check that out later. There's a demo you might enjoy it.
Okay. I like to bitch about all sorts of things. I'm an awful man.
Alright, so
Let's get this game on.
the last enemy falls to your fire, and a quiet settles over the place for a moment. And then you can start hearing some blaster fire from outside, and the distinct sound of ship engines.
Shit, I wanted to raid this place's computer
Count the
bank.
dogs here.
We need to get out of here, though.
Yep, there's the cargo lift in the corner. You can easily get to it and use the computer to ascend.
Let's get the fudge out of here.
Before we go, though,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go to that fucking captain.
Vashera?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it look like there is any chance that that guy is still alive?
No.
Or was he truly and totally gored by the attack and killed him?
It was a
17 damage.
Yeah, no, he was completely done.
Shoot him in the face just to be sure.
Right,
I tell you, he did.
That guy's going to take off his helmet and spit on the corpse. And then he's going to leave.
Yeah, no, he had 12 hit points and an 11 threshold. It completely fucking done.
Nice. Yeah, basically that's the last thing he's going to do then. Take off his helmet, just like suck at that big loogie.
Nice.
I wanted to kill you slow. And then leave.
Alright. So you guys use the lift to go up onto the roof.
Oh, and just so we're clear, like, we're all still there when that happens. We all go up together?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so the Admiral gets to see that, and Deckard's gonna look him right in the eye before joining the group. Like, huge fucking loogie right on this fucking corpse. And look at this other Imperial that we're here to rescue, like, yeah, call me a Jedi again, bitch. He's got that look.
Alright. Up the lift you go to the roof. You see the ship hovering. The shields are absorbing the fire from the blaster.
Shields? What do you mean shields? I've been told by Trekkies that there are no shields in Star Wars. That ship is already fucking dead. The phasers have killed it.
Oh, the shields are freaking absorbing the shots. The ramp is extended and down enough for everyone to get in.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Go, 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 go.
Yep.
Alright. Everyone gets in the ship?
Of course.
I lament my lost gear.
Realizes.
No, I know that. I lament my lost gear.
Alright. Everyone gets in the ship and gets settled in, strapped in as the ramp breezes and the ship starts blasting off, and everyone who has any kind of view of the ground facility watches Felucia start to retreat from their view, and they can see and hear the first explosions as the facility starts to blow.
And that's the story of how Susie learned not to buy hover pads for his gear.
No, I haven't learned that lesson. I'll do it again. I tell you. I'm just assessing how much is it going to cost.
Less than you just made by leveling up.
I know, right? And
actually,
get that third level of Noble. That's 7,500 credits for you.
you guys get out away from the planet, and the captain takes to hyperspace immediately, and she lets all of you know that our benefactor has instructed us to rendezvous at a starship in a remote and uninhabited system named Xandrax.
All right.
Sweet.
There's a refuge set up for all of us and we'll be set out there.
Excellent. All right, so let's bring up that ship stuff again. On stream, Twitch, however you want to do it. We are back in our getaway car.
Yep. Yeah, that spaceship that
Kai, you're not supposed to do that.
There's a lot of things Kai does that she's not supposed to do. What's your point?
I mean, I'm sure there's lots of things that we all do that we're not supposed to do, but swallowing a screw strikes me as kind of high on that list.
I mean, we're
swallow a marble.
We're talking about the person that frequently discovers that she's bleeding and doesn't know why, and also has successfully stabbed herself in the back somehow.
Wow!
Finding out you're bleeding and don't know why, I've had that issue. That's just work life.
That is just work life. The number of days I've returned home from the restaurant...
Through the wall, through the hands or through the wrist?
The number of days I've returned home from the restaurant, and then, 3 hours later, discovered I had a cut on my hand that I wasn't aware of until then.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
Been there, done that.
Very lovely industry like that.
Oh, yes, Kai wants to know, did she tell us all about the time she Jesused herself to a wall?
That sounds painful.
Like hands or wrists here, just above the wrist, nearly through the joint. Ouch.
We will.
Yeah, we'll have to hear that story at some point. All right.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Banshee.
Yep, you're on the Banshee traveling through hyperspace.
Okay, so it's probably going to take us a bit, hours, days to get where we're going, so...
Well, you are going out into literally uninhabited space, out in the far, far reaches.
My only regret is not shooting the location where I hid my gear so no one could find it.
Probably found before we even had a shot against it.
Right.
It was hidden.
Do you have a space map for Star Wars? Because I know I dropped one and you were using a different one.
Did you? I don't remember you dropping one.
There's one that is
I think it's pinned to the Discord channel.
Yeah, it's pinned to the Discord channel.
Alright, hang on.
Yeah.
Find it.
Hellbound.
Yep.
There.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, 1 second.
Let us show our friends the galaxy.
Yep.
Or the inhabited galaxy, really.
Yeah.
Alright, well there's the zoomed out section. Where are we zooming into?
Alright, it's going to be the very upper right.
What was it called again?
You're not going to find it.
You're not going to find it on the map. It's not labeled Xandrax system. It is going to be. I
want to say.
Oh, good. Roman Cos and Korriban, lovely.
Yeah, I do believe.
Oh, Felucia is on the map. Huh.
It absolutely is.
Yep. I'm looking at Mandalore right now myself. Dantooine up the top left.
It was way past Korriban.
We'll check it out in a bit, Kai. Yeah, no, isn't it out?
I actually think it was down somewhere over in there near Barrows.
Yeah, I mean, we can pull up the sector right now.
Yep.
Yeah, sector name, right? Just type in the name of the place we're going. Xandrax system.
Yep.
As in the Nilgard sector.
Yep, Nilgard sector, which has in it.
Let's see, who are we looking for? What's the capital?
The capital.
It's along the Preliminaire trade route.
Yeah, Preliminaire trade route.
Sector capital is Reaper's World. Which is funny because I don't think that's on the map either.
No, it's
but
not.
there is one of these here that we know for a fact was. We're looking for like Caracas. Or
Carcaris.
Or Bury.
Emir Dallas. Dallas was the one that.
Was Dallas one we found?
I think it was.
Could have sworn we were actually further up the northwest there.
I think it was up in here.
The point is, we're going out to like far northeast, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Sector of
uninhabited space.
Galaxy.
Basically, you see where Mon Calamari is. It's a yellow star.
Yep.
Go up and left to Raxus, and then follow that trade route up and out.
Wait,
basically out there.
Up through where? Sorry, Raxus. Okay.
Yeah. There's a little train route. It goes all the way to Coruscant, and we're going to go outward from there. So this is even the outer rim. This is in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah, you guys are out in the outer rim. It's uninhabited space.
And Mon Calamari is looking real cut off and exposed over there.
I know, right?
There's this little blue blob and surrounded by red.
Right.
Doing Star Wars, playing it, reading it, all that good stuff for a very long time, and it never occurred to me just how far outside the core of Mon Calamari really was. I thought they were much closer.
Yeah.
Hell nah.
Hey, Ord Mantell, I remember that from the MMO.
Which one?
Ord Mantell.
Wasn't that one of the ones we were just looking for?
Ord Mantell?
Well, Ord Mantell, if you play the Star Wars MMO, that's the planet you start on if you're playing either a Scoundrel or a soldier.
Interesting. Alright, no worries. Dalos. Where's the Dalos system? That's the one we should be able to find right on the map.
Yeah, we should.
That's going to be grid coordinates S5.
Oh, hey, and Gree. There's Gree.
We're not going to get it on this map, unfortunately.
I know.
We have to get a different one.
I know.
I know what the point is. We're heading way out that way, and because we're at Felucia, we're looking at
a fairly distant travel time.
We're looking at thousands of fucking light years here.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Felucia? Yeah.
So, Felucia's like down there.
Okay. So, a couple days at least. I don't know. Star Wars hyperspace is super fast. I have never really been able to keep track of just how quickly you make it from one side to the other.
Yep.
Just found Felucia. Yeah, there's a little yellow.
Yep, Felucia's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely going like northeast.
Or along that route.
Yeah. So you go up there and then you follow that trade route. Drongar?
So we're following this trade route just beside Felucia then, to the northeast?
Away from the galactic core.
We're going to be out in the northeast corner somewhere, eh?
Yeah.
It would be...
If we had a different map that actually labeled the grids, we're going to S5. So go 5 down and then go right until...
Right. Yeah, it'd be somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, not too terribly far from Felucia.
Far enough. Alright. So how much time would you say we have in the ship before we get to our destination?
Enough to reach level 3?
Yeah. Probably.
A few days.
A fair few days, alright.
I want to say, a few days. Then you make it out into the Xandrax system unharassed.
Very good.
The thing you notice about this place is there's nothing here. Come out of the hyperspace, there's nothing here.
Like visually or on radar or like all of it?
Generally speaking, all of it, except for, a star and an impressive vision of the Resurgence, a brand new Nebulon B frigate.
Nebulon B frigate, rendezvousing with a ship.
Yep.
All right.
This is a mobile safe house.
Interesting.
That you guys will land on.
Dock with?
Yeah, docking bay.
Hell yeah. All right. Looking even further away from the portion of the galaxy I'm trying to get to. There better be a lot of work here.
Once docked and disembarked, you meet the captain of the frigate, named, he introduces himself as Adrian Verena. He is a tall and slender man with jet black hair, finely trimmed beard that hugs his square jaw. He is dressed in the sterile uniform of the Alderaanian officers, and his dark eyes seem to weigh each hero carefully as he speaks to them.
What's he got to say? We showed up. We've got our prisoner. We've got another person whose background we honestly don't know, and
he says,
could be more trouble than worth.
He says, "You have been assigned quarters here on the Resurgence, and the ship's facilities, including the medical bay, are available at any time."
I'll head there first.
I think I'm going there.
Oversee this prisoner transfer.
They have some really good medical booze.
During this, Admiral Varth is being escorted away by several Alderaanian security agents who look at the former Imperial with a mix of suspicion and interest. Once he's gone, Captain Verena tells the heroes that Senator Organa is thankful for their assistance and moreover grateful that they went to such risks to aid him. If you are willing, Verena offers you permanent quarters aboard the Resurgence in exchange for your assistance in the near future. Depending on the results of Varth's debriefing. He believes that the Senator might have further need of the clandestine agents to act on his behalf. He also urges all of the heroes to keep as quiet as possible about the Senator's involvement, especially when talking with Varth.
Jacob's gonna look at this guy and be like, "You're wearing a uniform that already betrays his involvement."
Degrees of separation, my friend.
Yes. How many degrees of separation are there between an upstanding Alderaanian gentleman like yourself and its prime star? 2, 3 at best?
With a degree of separation as it stands, even with my colors displayed as they are, the Senator will not be incriminated with my involvement.
You say so. Alright, that man's confident enough that he can bullshit his way through an Imperial problem, and I mean, as long as we have a problem in the first place, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, did you go to look at the star while everyone's resting? What are we looking at? Like, it's just a star and then an accretion disk, and that's it?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god, we really are off the map.
There's nothing out here.
So it's still a forming solar system.
Essentially, yeah. It doesn't even sound like there's like an ice rock for us to go crack open. It's like, holy shit.
Just an accretion disk. Oh, yeah. This is a young star. I'm going to go reach level 3. I should probably do it between sessions.
So
hang on a minute. So we got who's going to the med bay? Who's going to go get that rest?
Yo. Right. We've healed our levels and hit points per day. If it's been like 2 days, 3 days.
Yeah, don't even worry about that. Like once he's had his conversation with the ship's captain, he's going to go to the med bay. And he's got to get himself checked up too. He's just going to get himself checked up while everyone else is like, what are they being like put down on beds, throwing in back the tanks? How are they going to do it?
They have back to tanks. It's a full facility.
Okay. Fucking Becca's gonna be like, go back to tanks for them. I'm better. You'll say it exactly like that.
You're just gonna get a look from the noble.
The medical team will be like, don't you worry about it. We're going to take care of all of you.
They'll be like, no.
You have the time to relax.
I will be relaxing, trust me, but I'm not going to wait days for them to be up. We've got work to do. So, turning to the group, he's just like, so, who here wants to be a benefactor of my abilities?
What?
Try me. Suzanne says, just crosses his arms and gives him a look. Not even this one. Okay, it at least looks says okay. He says, "Try me."
A doctor will actually come up to Deckard and place his hand on Deckard's shoulder. You have time. The captain needs to debrief the admiral.
Okay.
And once information is gained from the admiral, your services will be needed.
Right.
Allow my crew.
He's going to shrug his shoulders and be like, I'll see you all in a week. It's like, fine, okay, I'm getting fucking kicked out of the med bay. Right.
Are you kidding? You'll probably heal him too.
Not gonna fucking accept their assistance
Yeah,
at
fair
all.
enough.
You know what he's gonna do? The first fucking day, he's gonna get himself cleaned up. He's gonna get his armor set aside so we can work on it later. He's gonna go to whatever quarters they give him, and he's going to sit there and meditate for about 6 fucking hours.
Well,
I'll take 24 hit points worth of healing during that time period.
This is the end of the first chapter.
Hell yeah! We win!
Now, I would like to clarify something. Saronic,
Yar.
you have the Discovery Destiny, correct?
Yes.
Both Discovery and Destruction Destinies have moved a step forward with embracing your destiny. At the beginning of the next adventure, you will be getting your bonuses. I will let you know when.
Nice. Information from the Admiral on the destruction of the Imperial facility.
Nice.
I regret only that I had but one bomb to plant.
I know, right?
I regret that the ATSD walker survived the adventure.
Exactly.
Unless the bomb managed to catch it too. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of shrapnel from that facility.
I'm sure it got bagged up plenty good.
Congratulations, everyone. You have survived the first adventure.
Huzzah!
Some of you a little bit more than others.
Right?
Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot the walker did get severely milked by the titty trooper.
I see.
Oh my goodness.
Terrible.
What the fuck?
Exactly what you are about to become.
See, this is why you gotta pay attention to chat.
Anyway.
Alright. I've been watching the chat. It's just we tend to bounce on and off.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've come to the conclusion of this adventure with those 3 companions of mine being cooked up to whatever god-awful machinery, back the dousing they're going to do. Be like, okay, that's probably going to be about fucking 4 to 10 hit points of recovery a day. They'll be in for a couple of days getting that good, long, heavy medical resting, and my guy's be walking around with a fucking scratch on his body before the night's done. As a matter of fact, this is a final fuck you to the doctor. He'll come and check in on the 3 as they're resting, be like, cool, they still resting? Yeah. And he'll just take his shirt off, be like, yo, doc, and then put his shirt on, put it back on, be like, they don't need it.
By the way,
like,
Connor.
This is how fast I recover when you let me do my work.
By the way, Connor, I'd like to point out that in regards to your comments about chat watching, Kai does not need your excuses. She needs your attention.
Oh, well.
She's an attention whore.
Occasionally.
Yeah. I'm sorry, as a GM, I need to switch back and forth between screens.
Right,
no, that absolutely makes sense for the GM.
We got 50 minutes left before standard end of session. Do we want to go ahead and do equipment and leveling up right now?
Might as well.
Awesome.
Alrighty.
So
that is level 3.
Starting with Deckard here, I'm going to go ahead and put another level into Soldier.
What's our how many force points are we supposed to be put up to when we level?
5 plus 1/2 your level.
Rounded down, I assume.
Yep.
Okay, and what was the actual XP that we got? Was it exactly 1,000 or what?
We were at 3,000 at the start of this session. We need to get the XP for the final encounter.
But it was exactly 1,000 then, yes, okay. As for what we started at. What do we need for level 4?
6,000.
6,000.
Okay.
We all get a flame feat on top of all of our class abilities.
Yeah.
Regular feat? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
now, are we getting maximized hit points this level, or are we rolling?
But no, I think we're rolling now. GM gave us maximum on level 2. I mean, not that I'd say no, Miss GM.
No, you gotta roll.
Okay, let me get that out of the way then.
Is the part where all of us having only 10 Constitution starts biting us in the ass.
Absolutely. And it is...
It's a D10 for Soldier and a D10 for Jedi both.
Alright, so... You only get the one.
Yep. Boom!
Alright, so that's 5 more hit points for Deckard.
Yeah! Guys, I've got 25 maximum hit points! Score!
Nice. Alrighty.
Deckard is not pleased with the medical team right now.
Yeah, he doesn't have to be.
Say, no, it's okay. You guys have got time. Nice. 5 and 5.
Nice.
So, Deckard will be declaring his next level in Soldier, which will give me level 2 a Soldier, which would mean a Soldier's bonus feat. I am going to, for that bonus feat, take Sporting Weapon Expertise. Or whatever the fuck it's actually called.
It is sport. I think that is the one. Sport Hunter or something like that.
Yep. Your Sport Hunter. We can actually look at the proper name for it later.
Yeah.
It comes out of the Book of War, which is one of the books we are using, and now gives him much greater abilities with his gimmicky fucking bullet guns.
Yep, you get gimmicks based on which one it is.
He'll have 6 force points.
Yeah.
He'll have an extra destiny point. He leveled up and has a destiny. Though everyone will have those points. It's just those without destinies can't spend them. It's that. There's that bonus feat. There's hit points. And then for my regular feat at level 3, I will take force training.
Okay, force training.
You'll want to do that in feats. It's already going to be on there since it's force training X2. I have 3 picks available. Well then, let's do it. Let's go and get my second use of ballistic kinesis.
Alright.
Absorb energy. And then, hey Ben, I got a question for you.
Oh God.
What?
Gem or Gemso?
Can I force point to reroll my hit points?
No.
I know, right?
Wow.
I do it myself.
I would honestly like the best ones always use gem. So I've never seen someone with Xian who's better than gem. So.
Well, ultimately, I want to have both of them truly understood and mastered. But yeah, Gemso to start with. Very good. It's not going to So, that one. Fuck. Let's go with the classic Avalanche Strike.
For those listening to us leveling up in chat, I rolled a 1 on my D8 for hit points.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mr. Susanel rolled the 1 on his D6, and then the 2 fucking fighter-fighters. Mr. Matthias, who,
he's got average.
Soldier, isn't he?
I think, because you told me that if I level into Soldier...
You will get one of the feats from their list, which you'll want to pick up the armor proficiency feat.
Yeah.
And then you also get the level 1 talent, and there is the armor talent that will allow you to use either your heroic level or the armor's defense to determine what your reflex defense is.
Yeah. So if I take a level into Soldier and I take armor proficiency light, so that's my next talent, I guess.
That'd be your feat.
Oh.
And you get, because the thing is, that's a feat you get for picking up that class. You will still get your level 3 feat as well.
Okay, and then the talent that I get.
What is the name of that talent?
Defense.
There you go.
And now I'm basically unfucking killable.
Well, you get you a good suit of armor.
Huh?
You need to get you a good suit of armor.
Quick question for you guys.
I'm pretty sure I have more defense with no armor than you do right now.
Well, let's fucking take a look-see at that. Level 3, we'll do what level 3 does for the rest of the defenses. Go down to actually get my defenses. I think it's already accounted for. Armor level.
So my reflex defense is 21 now.
Damn.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It was 18, and I just added my heroic level to it.
Well, you don't do that. Like, there's a way that it works. It's either you use your heroic level, or you use the armor's bonus. Your choice when you have that talent.
Yeah, so my choice is my heroic level.
Okay.
Because I'm not wearing fucking armor.
So that's 3.
Yeah.
So that's 13, and you get a dexterity score of what?
My dex is 14.
So that's another 2 for 15. And then your class bonus
2.
for 17.
And then plus
your
1.
Zap rack was the feat that will push it to 18.
Yeah. It was already 18, though. Because of my level.
I am not understanding your math here. Your defense should not be that high.
Okay, so when you start as a scoundrel, at first level, you get plus 2 class bonus to reflex defense.
That is correct.
And since I'm level 3, my level bonus is automatically 3. So my base is 10. So I'm at 15.
Mm-hmm.
And then plus 1 plus 3 is 19. Because the Zabrak bonus plus the soldier bonus. But how did I get 18 then?
You've got a...
Where is this
missile? Oh, the dexterity mod. The dexterity mod. The dex mod. That's how.
Well, the dex mod is already accounted for.
So 3 for the level.
3 for the level. 2 for the
class. 2 for dex. And 4 miscellaneous. 1 Zabrak. 3 is literally the feat. Armor.
The feat should not be giving you any extra numbers like that.
You would have to... Armor efficiency is only applies if you have armor on.
Well,
and I don't think it stacks with your heroic level either. Isn't it your armor or your heroic level?
Yes.
Yes.
Or.
So you're at 18 and that's it.
Why was the game giving me 18 to begin with then?
Don't know.
Because I can't change it. I literally cannot undo that. The reflex level / armor bonus was already built into my dude somehow.
Yes, that is how it goes.
Because here's the thing, like if you got like character level 3 plus 10 is 13, your class bonus makes 15, your dex bonus makes 17, and then you have the feat from the Zabrak improved defenses, which would be the 18 that you were talking about having.
But I was 18 at level 2.
Then I have no idea what happened.
Then you should be 19 now.
No.
There
was a miscalculation somewhere else.
I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, it's just like 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 is what you're working with right now.
All right,
guys. Well, I have a question on the side. Question on the side for you guys. Is concealment and cover different or the same thing?
Different.
They are different.
Cover is physical, concealment is visual.
Okay.
Literally a wall versus a cloud of smoke.
Right. Gotcha.
So yeah, just looking at that bath again, I was like, I'm not sure what happened there.
Like your defense of 18 is close enough that I was like, yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah, no, heroic level 3, class 2, dex 2, miscellaneous 1. That's what we'd be at right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Either way, now you have the armor feat as well as that talent. We need to get you a baller-ass suit of light armor because that should jack up both your reflex and your fortitude.
Did I mention Stormtrooper armor is really good, actually, for light armor?
The combat jumpsuit and the sealed freaking space suit Or both solid light armors. I'm basically using a modified combat jumpsuit.
I'm just saying, Stormtrooper armor is the best, though.
Yeah,
Sorry,
also...
but I'm not going to be wearing a full body adult diaper. That's just
right.
Well, then an armored flight suit is a good choice too.
Okay, so I took a point in soldier. Matthias took a point in soldier. We should both have our basic.
I don't know. I'm honestly not sold on it.
No.
No, I'm not sold on it. The bonuses aren't that much better. I don't like it.
All right. Well, you don't have to then. You gotta do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't think there's much
I'm
point in
that.
half-assing armor. You specialize or you don't bother.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think I'm going to do that after all.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
I have the thing where I at least have the excuse of I wear a flight suit. Why? Well, I'm actually trained as a pilot, so I'm wearing it just because it is there. But at this point, it only provides me a equipment bonus of fortitude.
No worries, buddy. You take your time. We got a lot of time. We got a whole freaking week to figure it out.
Yeah.
So I am taking the level 3 noble and becoming talented in education.
Baby.
Baby. Oh, that thing.
Right there. I'll go up one. I have my feats.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any talents to worry about, any skills to worry about, any stats to worry about. I'm all up.
All right, and for my talent, I'm taking keen shot. So from now on, Volop ignores concealment when shooting people.
Bleh.
Regular concealment, but not total concealment.
Wait. No, Ben.
Hey, I just made 1250.
3d4?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, hang on. That's only first level.
Yeah.
How do you do it for the next level?
You don't. You get paid.
Oh.
Yeah, at this point, it's just the adventure.
There's no reason why you just suddenly get money out of nowhere because you leveled up.
Well, unless you're a wealthy noble.
Yeah.
Literally, the asshole literally has a talent for that kind of shit.
Right?
Unless you're a fucking trust fund baby like this guy over here.
Yes, I'm just saying, if you become a noble...
A noble scoundrel. Exactly. It's almost redundant, really.
Yeah.
Because I think Ben's...
No, it means... No, it implies a level of class. The only difference is people pay you better for your stuff, and sometimes they pay you to screw them over.
Okay.
Because you know what? There may actually be something wrong across the fucking board, and I'm not sure why. Because now I'm looking at my character, I'm seeing fucking will 10 and then level fucking bonus 3, and it's like, unless that just changed right now. And it probably did. Because the moment we put in for that extra level, it does the math for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? Never mind. That is exactly what happened. Because my fortitude is not equal to my reflex. It was 17, 16, 15. So, yeah, no, that's why that looked like that, Ben. The moment you changed your level, it automatically accounted for that in the defenses. I don't know.
Oh, there we go. Once I get my attack bonus up to 4, I can take the sniper feat to ignore soft cover.
Yeah.
Without having to do the aim thing. Although there's something that makes aim do more stuff as well.
Did I?
You guys know what that is off the top of your head? The feats that make the aim action do fancier things?
Deadeye is one of them.
Deadeye?
If you aim, deal extra damage. Of course, point blank and precise shot, and base attack bonus of +4.
Yeah, I need 2 more points of base attack bonus for that.
Oh, then you can't. Yeah, then you have to get the sniper's the same requirements.
Oh, in case you can die of damage. Nice. I will definitely be getting that at some point.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, I gotta pick a feat, and I'm not sure what to take yet.
Improved defenses. I'm kidding.
Oh, maybe weapon focus actually.
Can't hurt.
Yeah. All right. I'm taking weapon focus rifle.
Aww.
The kitty.
I'm taking precise shot as my feat.
Are you just gonna do a third level in Scoundrel then?
I don't know. Probably, yeah.
Might as well.
All right. Well, it'll also get you access to other Scoundrel talent.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Get that fucking sneak attack shot. That super fucking asshole ability.
All right. So I'm rocking a +8 to hit now on my rifle.
Oh shit. He's not screwing around, Mr. Sniper there.
Oh yeah.
Alright, armor.
Well, base attack bonus went up, and then I took a feat that bumped it up another point. Oh, also, can I just I guess I assume the place we're in now has some place I can recharge an empty energy cell.
Yeah.
You don't
Probably.
know that.
We were on a giant bloody space station. Space ship, I should say. Blah.
Spaceship.
It's a military ship.
So I will.
We've all played Subnautica. I am sure that they've got the battery pack and the freaking power cell charger somewhere here.
Right.
I would figure so, but I didn't want to assume.
Or at the very least, an armory. Oh.
All right, that energy cell that I emptied on the Imperial Gunner now can now be refilled.
All right. Armor fix.
I think that's everything.
Meditation.
The feat, talent, hit points. I think that's it, eh?
Yeah. Most of us.
Wow.
What's up, kitty cat?
Pretty kitty.
I am being assaulted by Floof.
There's one level up, and of course the skills all go up because they use heroic level as well, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Nice.
Well, our skills are still the same because the half level is still the same. It's round down, isn't it?
Oh, it's half, is
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's half. It's already calculated in.
Yeah, I know. I'm just discussing it. Okay. There we go. My hit points are essentially the same as before.
Oh man!
But I am much more shooty, and that is the Volept way.
Oh man! If you get careful shot, Galaxy War has steadying position, denied targets dexterity plus reflex effects when you are prone and aiming.
Nice.
I think I'm just gonna take the talent skirmisher because that will work really well for me.
What does that do?
If I move at least 2 squares before I attack and end my move in a different square from where I started, I gain +1 on attack rolls until next.
Sure. Yeah. Might as well.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, shit. Sounds pretty fucking solid, to be honest. Let me take a look. See,
Get here.
Yeah.
I got it.
We take a look. We help Ben here. We see the scoundrel talents.
Yeah, all right. Yo.
Scoundrel.
Yep, there it is. All right. So
that's from the core book.
Yeah, it's literally the only place I'm taking talents from right now.
That's fine. That's honestly where I've done all my talents from so far.
I'm just not really that impressed by like the Galaxy of War talents for Scoundrels. I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever.
We've got that. We've got all the other books too.
Yep.
Scum and Villainy.
Nah. God, do I have to look through another book?
Yeah.
Kill me.
Playing a role-playing game is such a pain in the ass, isn't it?
Oh no, that one's fun.
Walk the line.
Yeah, but he needs to stop it first.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
I know, it's great.
Actually, I didn't check the other books. Let me look at that.
Where is disruptive?
It's right there.
All right.
By spending 2 swift actions, you can use your knack for causing trouble and instigating chaos to disrupt your enemies. Until the start of your next turn, you suppress all morale and insight bonuses applied to enemies in your line of sight.
Interesting.
I haven't seen any morale or insight bonuses at all this whole game.
You've killed the people that had it!
Yeah, no, I want to say every time we start by killing the officers, we get rid of the people who could give that stuff to their friends.
Yeah!
So, it's a problem we will probably encounter later on.
Most likely.
Mostly because later on they won't be as prone to dying on the first turn.
Right.
So what books had the extra things? It was Scum and Villainy, and what was the other one?
Oh, that's just the books that we're using. There's Scum and Villainy,
Galaxy of Intrigue. Sorry.
Galaxy of Intrigue, Galaxy of War,
Force Unleashed.
Force Unleashed, minus any of the actual Unleashed shit.
Legacy.
Legacy we only really have for the one ability.
Yeah,
otherwise, it's like, fuck that book. Then I want to say, fuck, I think there's one or two others. We should take a look at the list. Want to say that we had the Rebellion era book going as well, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
Is technically speaking, that details stuff that's happening about 10 years from now.
Clone Wars.
Oh no! Here's a feat that Deckard should take. Stand tall. Once per encounter, when you take damage, all allies within 6 squares of you within your line of sight can reaction make a single attack on the target that damaged you.
Where the fuck does that come from?
Galaxy of Intrigue. I'm like, hey, that's like a noble thing, but it makes more sense on you.
Holy crap.
I can get that as a bonus feat too. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. It's a Scoundrel and Noble bonus feat. Oh, Jedi get it too? So everyone except fucking Soldier gets it. Still tempting, because I got hit a lot. Imagine if I would have had Stand Tall instead of a little, she'd be like, yeah, get it now, it's what's distracted. Everyone just goes, just.
That's too funny.
Or I can take Silver Tongue. You can intimidate a creature, and change its attitude as a standard action.
Say again?
Silver Tongue. You can intimidate a creature or change its attitude as a standard action.
Ew.
Silver Tongue. Also in Galaxy of Intrigue.
Well, great. Susie's going to spend every combat licking people.
Ew. Please don't.
If it stops them from attacking, I have more dignity than that. I will spit on them.
There's Scoundrel. Oh, look, Bomb Thrower. You're skilled in making and handling impromptu explosives. You gain a +5 bonus to mechanics checks for the purposes of handling explosives. In addition, you can spend a full round action to craft the equivalent of a frag grenade from spare parts you have on hand. You must have access to the appropriate supplies, such as an old blaster, a toolkit, or materials found inside the hangar bay.
Overload your blaster pistol and throw it at somebody.
That's ridiculous.
Right?
Oh god. Just look at it in Scum and Villainy. Deadly Sniper requires BAB 9, but damn.
Oh, so in other words, like level 15 scout then.
Yeah, basically. Just gives an extra die of damage.
Just all the time?
Oh.
Whenever you arrange attack against target that is unaware of you. So you have to snipe them literally, but you get a +2 to attack and +1 damage die.
Not bad.
Damn.
Fun.
Right?
Yeah, mostly with that feat, it's like, damn, it's kind of a cool feat.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm mostly using the court this time.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, are we all complete then?
I'm still picking my feet. And buying gear, but yeah, I mean, I know my talent, I know my class. I have a list of feats, and I'm like, what one do I want?
right, well, why don't we call it there for the day then?
Okay.
All right.
I got a couple errands to run.
So we settle into the day-to-day of living on a frigate in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
waiting to see what intel comes out of this. I don't know what the hell he's supposed to be to us. Maybe he's our prisoner, the betrayer of the Empire who's coming over to the other side early on. I don't know, but for now it seems very simple things. We just kind of fade into day-to-day life.
Indeed.
Take some time, reflect upon our experiences, get some new gear, and prepare for more work for this senator.
And for anybody who's going to be around, in 3.5 hours from now, we're going to be starting Doom Eternal tonight.
Oh, my.
It's time to shoot some demons in the face with a shotgun.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I will catch you guys later.
Have a good one.
Absolutely, Ben. You take it.
Party hard.
I'll catch you all another time.
Bye.
Bye.